The following is a live sports presentation on Glycon.
Glycon's coverage of UA Local 502 Louisville Football Friday starts now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live from Kentucky Country Day School here in Louisville. It is the 1A semifinal game at Monahan Field, the Mo at KCD, as Glycon is proud to present Louisville football Friday night here in Louisville. We've got the semifinal 1A. This is where it all happens. You're one step away from a championship, and alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar, and Joey, an outstanding game here tonight. Campbellsville comes in 11-1. KCD's 11-1. A month ago they played. It was 27-17 Campbellsville. Why are we playing at KCD? Because KCD had the better of the two RPI rankings by .032 points, and that's why we're here. But that 27-17 win, a big win for Campbellsville. You tell me. I know the Eagles come in with some tremendous talent. How do you see this matchup setting up tonight?
It's a game of wills. We're going to run the ball. We're going to run the ball. That's what one coach is saying. The other coach is saying we're going to run the ball. We're gonna kick and play the field position game. The other team's gonna kick and play the field position game. Both teams probably won't throw it as much, but they know each other real well. Since the series started in 04, KCD's got 6 wins. Campbellsville has 3, but the Bearcats' last win was October 25th. They won 20-18, and that was in 2024. Early this season, as you said, Campbellsville did win it 27-17. This is the first playoff matchup between these teams. So, I'm looking for a barn burner right here. This is, like you said, playoff football. This is what it's all about right here. This is win or go home. This is somebody's going to get up in the morning, and there's seniors. There's 19 over at KCD. There's 13 over at Campbellsville. Someone is not going to be with that group again. It's going to be the last time they play with each other.
And you just got to think about these Campbellsville seniors. Last year, they make it to the state final. The year before, the semifinal. Year before, quarterfinals. Quarterfinal, semifinals, the natural step to that championship.
It is 2023 quarterfinal, 2024 semifinals, and as you go up, you like to aspire to step up each year. If you're a senior and you're hoping, well, hey, this is our year to go to the state championship. That's what they're looking at. They've got an excellent giveaway, takeaway. They're +4 in that, but since
one step further,
just one step further. They were around it, hadn't been to the semifinals since back-to-back years in 17-18, and Coach S just talked about this is his 5th overall semifinal. Talking about practicing on Thanksgiving and things of that nature. I talked to both coaches about that and how prestigious it is, and I practice several Thanksgivings, and it's
love it.
It's a huge thing because typically, there's 256 schools in the state of Kentucky playing football. And when you get down to that Thanksgiving weekend, there's only 24 left. You're basically in the Final Four of your bracket. So it's huge. It means something. It's special. And that's what we got going on.
And that's why we are here tonight. Glycon proud to bring you Louisville Football Friday. And tonight's weather forecast is presented by HKC Roofing. For the best gutter guard on the market, call 502-212-1081 or visit roofyourhouse.com. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed. Tonight's weather, it's about 37 degrees right now, folks. It's crisp, it's clear, it's cold, and when you hit and when you get hit,
click, click,
you will feel
hear it, baby.
Both of those things.
Gonna hear it.
You got to feel it, you got to hear it, and you've got to want that.
Oh, yeah.
And the more you do it, the warmer you'll get, and none of that will matter at all.
As a football player, you're conditioned for it. You go out and you practice every day and you hit every day, and And, and as the seasons change, football's about different seasons. Everybody says one season, it's different seasons. You have your warm season when it's September, and clack, but, it doesn't hurt as much because it's a little warmer then.
It's your rainy season in October, November.
Your fallish, rainy, windy, and, you hitting that, and clack, and then you get this cold. You got this cold where there's no rain, just cold. And when you hit that, and then you hear it's that clack, it's clack.
Yeah, baby.
It's back. You hear it. It's good. It's good. It's fun. It's tremendous. We're gonna watch these two teams. And as I was saying ago, not to one up Campbellsville, but KCD, they've been back-to-back semifinalists, 23 and 24. So their group is thinking, hey, this is our year. Yeah. So somebody, as you see, one progressed 23 and 24. Campbellsville 23 and 24 semifinals. KCD, somebody is going to get there.
Joey, this is really interesting. We've seen some great kickers all year. I just got a feeling it's going to come down to a big kick in this game, whether it's a punt, the special teams play is going to determine this game or have a big effect on it.
Special teams always determine a championship. This is a regional championship, I believe, or is that what they call these now?
No, this is semifinal.
Okay, so it's not a regional championship, but a semifinal, so it's to get to the championship. Those things always determine a game like this. The kicking game is it is very much the deal here.
Yes, so, and with this weather, it'll stay around 33, 34, 35 crisp degrees here tonight. Tonight's weather forecast again presented by HKC Roofing for the best gutter guard on the market. Call 502-212-1081 or visit roofyourhouse.com. HKC Roofing. Better than guaranteed. We're going to take a break. We return. You'll hear from Campbellsville head coach Dale Estes with Joey
Hamilton.
Yeah, I was thinking Hawthorne. I'm like, wait a minute. It's Joey Hamilton. With Joey Hamilton when we return. Stay with us. More to come on Louisville Football Friday on Glycon.
Joey Porter.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer. Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Polo Real Estate Group, your one-stop real estate source. Founded by 1993 male graduate Dion Reese. Contact him at 502-387-6330 or visit online at polorealestategroup.com.
Welcome back to Glycott Sports. Joey Hamilton here. I'm here at the Mo. I'm here with 14th year coach Dale Estes from Campbellsville. Coach, you were assistant under Jay Cobb, currently at Trinity. Did you learn anything from him?
Yes, sir. I mean, learned a lot from him. I only got to spend 2 years with him, but the man helped me out a lot. Was a great football coach. I still talk to him to this day. We talk back and forth. I know they're playing tonight. Wish him good luck. He wished me good luck, and the guy's a good football coach. But those 2 years I got to spend with him, I learned a lot of valuable information to make me a better head coach.
Coach, tonight you're playing KCD. Do you approach them differently than you did in the regular season? Is anything going to be different tonight?
No, sir. I mean, we feel like both teams, you're going to do what got you here. Both teams are very successful in what they do. I'm sure both teams are going to have little tricks up their sleeves and stuff like that, But, I mean, you get to this point in the season, you don't just run a new offense or a new defense to change things up. You bring here what got you here. And that's the way we approach it. And I feel like that's the way Coach Jones will coach it. They got a great football team. They're well coached. Their coaches do a great job. Their kids play hard. So, it's going to be a battle out here on this field tonight.
Coach, getting an opportunity to practice on Thanksgiving. There's like 256 teams in the state. You're one of 24 left. Is that special, practicing on Thanksgiving?
It's very special. First time we were able to do it was 2017, and I said I just wanted to do it one time. When we did it in 2017, now we've been able to do it 5 times since then. Each year it gets even better. I've heard coaches across the state talk about how good that is, and us being able to experience that, and for these 10 right here to be able to experience it 3 years in a row. We got to do it. We regional champions 3 years in a row. It's been special. It's been a great turnout for our community. They come out Thursday morning and watch us practice. We have some donuts and coffee. It's just been a little tradition that this team has helped set, and it's just there's no feeling like it. I told the team yesterday, my end of message, the only thing I could think being better if we can practice Monday.
There you go, Coach. One last thing, Coach, offensively, defensively, is there anybody particular we need to look out for tonight we want to watch?
Oh, yeah, number 7, Case Eastridge, that's our quarterback. He's our leader. He can throw it and run it. He's a special young man. I think Coach Jones would tell you the same thing. We got a couple other kids, Gabe Noyola, Christian Hart, some things. Our defensive line has been pretty dominant all year. We were the first game against this team. We're going to have to do it again tonight because they got a well-oiled machine in them 3 running backs, and we got to make sure our defensive line establishes a new line of scrimmage tonight to keep them in check.
There you go, folks. You just heard from Coach Dale Estes in his 14th season here at Campbellsville. Coach, I appreciate you. Congratulations, and good luck tonight.
Yeah, thank you, and go Eagles.
Buying or selling a new home, and you want to do it with few hassles? Count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
Blinds Direct, not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to the Mo, where the 11-1 KCD Bearcats are hosting the Campbellsville Eagles, also coming in at 11-1 alongside Joey Hamilton. I'm Paul Najar, and Joey, an inside look at tonight's game is presented by Blinds Direct. Looking for the best in home decor? At Blinds Direct, they offer custom blinds, wallpaper, and more. Proudly serving Louisville for over 30 years. Visit blindsdirect.com for more. All right, keys for the visiting Campbellsville Eagles, Joey.
Well, first of all, Campbellsville, they have to run the ball with purpose. We know they're going to run the ball, but you have to run the ball. If it's 3rd and 23, that's one thing. But if it's 3rd and 2, run it with purpose. Do it for a reason there. Because they don't pass very much at all anyway. Then second of all, they're going to have to contain the KCD run game. Their defense going to stop that. They're going to try to flex bone. They're going to have to go against that flex bone. They're going to have to try to stop that with that 4-3 defense. And I'm sorry, and it may go to a 5-3. You never know it. And then next, they have to limit penalties and turnovers, which, as every team has to do in these cold games, playoff games, limit penalties and turnovers.
Those are your inside look at tonight's game for the Campbellsville Eagles, presented by Blinds Direct. And now for the homestanding KCD Bearcats and Coach Matt Jones, their Blinds Direct keys or inside look at tonight's game.
Well, inside look is they have to run the ball successfully. If they have success running the ball, there's no stopping them. When they do that, they own the game. They own the time. They own the game. That's what's got them their 11 wins. Second of all, their defense has to win on 3rd down. They have to win on 3rd down, and then when they're kicking the ball, their kicking game. So if they win on 3rd down, or if they have to punt tonight, or Popa gets a chance to kick a field goal, the field position game on punting, all of that right there. They have to win those things right there. Then last. No key penalties or turnovers. You may have a penalty. You may have a 5-yard penalty on midfield or something, but if you're inside the red zone, you get a 5-yard penalty, or if you get a 5-yard penalty or something, or a turnover when you're about to score.
Especially when you're at the goal line or inside the 3.
Yeah, somewhere right there. No key penalties right then and there to limit your opportunity to score or put points on the board.
Or to give your opponent the opportunity to move the other direction.
Exactly.
Inside look in tonight's game, presented by Blinds Direct. Looking for the best in home decor at Blinds Direct. They offer custom blinds, wallpaper, and more. Proudly serving Louisville for over 30 years. Visit blindsdirect.com for more. I want to remind everyone, this broadcast is copyrighted by the KHSAA, Kentucky High School Athletic Association, for the private use of our audience. The use of pictures, videos, and audio without the expressed written permission of the KHSAA and Glycod are prohibited. When we return from break, we'll hear from Kentucky Country Day head coach Matt Jones with our Joey Hamilton. Stay with us. Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
And e-cigarettes is strictly prohibited. Not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Oldham County today.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. When you want the right agents for your real estate, choose the Van Treese team with Semifinal Realtors, Louisville's oldest and largest real estate firm. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura have put their diverse and combined expertise to work in helping you buy or sell your house. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463 or visit them online at vantreeseteam.seminan.com. Seminan Realtors, always one step ahead.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
We're here at the Mo, KCD, Joey Hamilton, Glycod Sports. I'm here at Kentucky Country Day with head coach Matt Jones in his 14th season. Coach, there's 256 teams in Kentucky, 24 left. You get to practice on Thanksgiving. How special is that?
Yeah, this is the fifth time in our school's history we were able to practice yesterday morning. We had a great crowd, great energy, great enthusiasm. This has been a great group of kids, but also a great group of parents. They're really close, and it's just good to see everybody, and it's good to start a holiday with our football family.
Coach, for those that don't know anything about you, you're a Georgia guy. What got you started in football?
Yeah, I started playing football in the second grade down in Rome, Georgia, where I'm from. I played all the way through. I played at a school called Darlington where my dad and my uncle had played before me. We won a state championship. In 1998, we went 15-0. Still the only undefeated team in that school's history. I started coaching my very first year of undergraduate at UGA. And it's just, it never left me. It's always been with me. And this is my 25th fall coaching, not to mention the 12 or 14 years that I played.
Okay, Coach, you kind of got into my next question. Some guys play, but they don't coach. And I was going to ask, what got you into coaching? What made you want to be a coach?
I think it was my coaches. Guys like Tommy Atha and Tim Green and Jerry Sharp, Mike Carswell, Glenn Getchell. Those guys took me at a very formative time in my life and changed my life. And I think if we can change one kid's life, help them be better young men, I think we've done something special, and that's always been my drive.
Speaking of your drive, Coach, so as we said, you've been in 14 seasons. You had 9, 10-plus wins. Your fifth semifinal, Coach. Tonight, Campbellsville. How do you approach them? Is it differently than you did in the regular season, or about the same?
Sure. Well, Campbellsville's a tremendously talented team. We feel like if there was a draft of 1A players, they'd have probably 8 of the top 10 picks. We've seen every team now at this point. They've got tremendous talent. They're very well coached. They do a great job. It's not really about them. It's really more about us. It's not about revenge or payback or any of that. That's not what football's about. Football's trying to get the best version of ourselves on the field, and I think that's what our plan is tonight.
Well, Coach, I think you're like Nostradamus. You're all ahead of me in all my questions here. My next was going to be, what are some of the keys for you to come out victorious tonight, offensively and defensively?
Well, in the semifinals, you got to run the football and you got to stop the run. The Eastridge kid is phenomenal. He does everything for Campbellsville. We talk to our kids a lot about being patient. Our offense is designed to wear you down. We're a flex bone triple option team. I hate when people say wing T. We're not wing T. We're running the option. We're trying to be Navy. I watched Navy last night. I really enjoyed watching them. We're trying to be Harding. We're trying to be different than everybody else. We're not a wing T team, which would also be different. So I think that's key offensively and defensively. We just got to limit Campbellsville and make them earn everything.
And on defensively, what would you say you are? Like a 3-3, 4-3, 3-4, 4-2-5?
Yeah, we're a 3-3 stack. We play with 3 down linemen and 5 linebackers. And we feel like we have the best 5 linebackers in the state. And those guys need to come to play tonight.
Also, any game to win or lose, the kicking game becomes almost inevitable. You've got 2 of the top kickers, I think, in the state. Do you want to say anything about them?
Kickers are tremendous. Colt Mizuguchi and Philip Popa, they work their tail off. Not to mention our snapper and our holder, Colin Nash. I'm just really proud of those kids. They spend an inordinate amount of time before practice, after practice, on the weekends, working on their craft, and it really shows. I'm really proud of them. And if it comes down to a kick, I'll take our chances tonight.
Coach, I've watched you through the years here. You've put up tremendous numbers here, and your teams, they have tremendous discipline, and I've just been thoroughly impressed with what you've got here. The senior group, do you want to say any last thing about them before we get off here?
19 seniors. The guys have been together mostly since kindergarten or at least lower school. It's just a special group, and it's an emotional group because they've been together so long. Their families have been together so long. They're like brothers. And this is their last chance to ever play at home, and we're thrilled about it. We're excited to see them play, and I'm the most excited to see them play.
Well, you just heard it right there, folks, from head coach Matt Jones, head coach of the KCD Bearcats. Good luck to you tonight, Coach. We'll all be watching. And as I'll say it again, good luck.
Thanks, Joey. It's always good to have a legend, a Louisville legend like you calling our games. And it's always a privilege to be on Glycod. And what you guys do for high school sports is great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're embarrassing me, but Joey Hamilton, Glycod Sports, signing off.
Red Ball Recycling is Southern Indiana's #1 recycling choice for a reason. We offer top dollar for all scrap metal. We can buy steel, copper, aluminum, brass, junk cars, and more. Call or stop by Red Ball Recycling and turn your scrap metal into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability. Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to the Mo the Light Show. The announcing of the introduction of the players, just a festive atmosphere. Campbellsville traveling well, full stack across the way. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar, and we're thrilled to have the game here with you. Want to say thank you to Pinnacle Financial Partners for their support of KCD Athletics and Glycod. Joey, here we go. It is Campbellsville to kick, and it is the Bearcats to receive.
Capacity crowd here. It's just inevitable that it's just going to be a great game tonight. You've got the light show before the game. You've got standing room only.
Yeah.
Around, stands are full. People standing around the track, not on the track, but around the track behind the fence. KCD in their blue, Campbellsville in their white and purple. It's just going to be an exciting game. I can't wait. This is what it's about. Playoff football, baby.
The officials blow the whistle. Referee Keith Harvey, umpire Derek Wright, headlinesman Corey Allen, and there's the kick. It's a nice end over end, but fielded at the 20 by KCD to cross the 30 to the 40 and down at the 41.
Kickoff return by number 6, Dion
Davidson.
Remember that name.
He is going to be called all night.
Number 32.
Line judge Adam Elkins, back judge Skylar Gilbert, side judge Joe Coldiron, and field judge Jeremy Paul Wright. A 7-person officiating crew tonight here, Joey, in the playoffs.
Davison on a nice return right there, Mr. He's very diverse. He's on special teams, plays defense. He does a little bit of everything. Just look for this flex bone right here. Don't call it a wing T. Call it a flex bone.
Flex bone, and they are under center. A quick dive handoff and just blown back to right at the line of scrimmage. Plays blown up.
Yeah, not much there for Parker Rudolph there. Rudolph right behind the quarterback. Going to get the dive right there. You've got your man in motion right there. You've got Tyler Wilson right there. There's just not much going on right there.
No, and that's going to be tough. That's a big defensive front for the the Eagles of Campbellsville.
Yeah, they've got basically 9 people stacked in there. They're like daring to pass. They're like, go deep, pass, do anything you want.
Caden Long, it will have big decisions to make tonight, especially on these RPOs and option runs. There's one of them, and he is brought down from behind, and that's big.
It's number 22, Christian Hart right there. That's Coach talked about him. 6'3", 225 junior right there. Hart just comes in, and it looks like a quarterback just kind of looks as if he's looking for someone and just kind of misdirection there, and then Hart just comes in and makes a big play right there.
Almost like it was a broken play.
Yes.
And a big 3rd and 9+, or 8.5, let's say, for the Bearcats. In their tight formation, it's a straight drop, left sideline. There's a ball down. It was a little underthrown, maybe a little wind, but it was intercepted.
Are they going to call it interception? Yes, they are.
That is Les Colvin, number 5. Les Colvin, the sophomore. He is one of the wide receivers. He did a great job of slowing down, keeping his feet, and corralling that pass.
Yeah, Colvin just right there pushed his hand on the receiver right there. The ball was thrown farther. They would have called defensive pass interference.
They would have.
With the ball being thrown short, Colvin just goes there, slides right under, gets his arms under the ball.
1st and 10 for this prolific Campbellsville Eagles offense. They're at their own 36. You got to watch Case Estridge. He averages 9 yards a carry at 110 carries and almost 1,000 yards. And he is the threat with everything he does, whether he's throwing it right out wide. There it is. The quick screen out to Gabe.
Fumble
Ball on the ground. And that's Kentucky Country Day. One good turnover diverts another, and the Bearcats recover.
Yes, you see it right there. Quarterback drops back, and he hesitates, double clutches on that play. As he double clutches, he hits his receiver, Gabriel Noella. Noella gets it, grabs it, gets upfield right there. He gets a big hit, boom, right there. As he gets lit up right there, you can see the ball coming loose, and then KCD recovers it.
Gabe Noella, a great running back, great receiver out of the backfield, wherever he is on the field. But KCD immediately turns around after their a turnover on third down after an interception. They get it right back on the fumble at their own 49.
And what hustle down there about big number 61, Chris Mandy, to get that.
And there is that pass over the middle. A nice look, a good duck in, a quick look in for Miller Bates, a top wide receiver here. It's the tight end, 6'2", 180, just over his outstretched hands.
Yeah, Miller Bates, one of the top receivers here for KCD. You can see just a little play action right there. Drops back, throws it right over the top, just overthrows the receiver by just a hair right there.
Early in this first quarter, KCD facing a 2nd and 10. They go right up the middle, little flex action on the fakes, but he gave a quick hitter up the middle. Parker Rudolph put down. It was a gain of 1 tackle.
Gain of 2 on the play, 3rd and 8.
Yeah, not
Cole
much,
Kessler.
Not much there. Kessler on the stop right there. Just a little dive right there. Just hands up, gives up a little wedge right up the middle, and trying to get not much at 3rd down and long here. And that's what we kind of expected.
Bearcats are across midfield to the 49 of Campbellsville. Call it 3rd and a long 8. Just like it was on their first series, they pitch it wide. They have a convoy out there, but they cannot get the edge. And that was Deion Davidson looking for that one block to spring him. He gets 2 yards. It'll be 4th. He gets about 1.5 yards on the play, 4th and 7.
Yeah, Davidson out there just gets stretched out right there. He gets stretched out right there.
Penalty, too.
Yeah.
Holding
against the Bearcats.
And
got big number 32 out there in a nice play, but holding.
Do you take that holding penalty, or do you just say, hey, 4th down?
With the way our defense has been playing, I'm going to go ahead and just decline it and make them kick it. I don't think they're going to go for it.
So, this 4th down play.
And they're still going to kick it, but just playing the field position game, just give them another opportunity there. And you don't want to give them an opportunity there to just slide one of those little quick slants in there and possibly get a 1st down or possibly move it in closer.
And Philippe Popa to punt for KCD.
Number 5.
Loyola back to receive.
Popa, one of the top kickers in the
and
state.
Les Colvin. Popa 1-2 and puts it up from the 47. And that bounces at about the 24, rolls down, touchdown at the 16. So a good 33-yard punt.
17-yard line. 1st and 10.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Campbellsville. Let's call it the 17. So 32-yard punt from Popa.
So we've got one play here for Campbellsville Eagles. They've one play, nice completion there, then a fumble by their top guy, Noyola. And then KCD's had 2 opportunities, 3 and outs. And now the Campbellsville Eagles have the ball inside the 20. Let's see what they can do here.
As we mentioned, Case Estridge, a quarterback, 110 carries, 988 yards, almost 9 per carry. 72 carries for Shaden Calhoun, 668 yards, 9.6 yards a carry. And then their 3rd leading rusher, Jalen Embry, 56 carries, 564 yards. That's 10 yards a carry, and they are stuffed on 1st down, and that was Shaden Calhoun. Shaden Calhoun, we said, averaging 10 yards a carry, and 9.5 yards a carry. He only gets 1.
Yeah, Calhoun right there. He's 37th in 1A football, carrying the ball, doing a heck of a job in 12 games, averaging about 9.3 yards a carry, 56 yards a game, but nothing there. KCD defense stopping him, shutting it down.
They come to the line, 2nd and 9, gain of 1 on that play in the pistol. And the fake, Estridge goes outside. Noyola, he dodges the first man. And
what a hit.
KCD defense just gang tackling from back to front and side to side. And
Case Finney right there with a nice play right there. Nice open field tackle. Just big play right there. That was awesome. What defense. You see the quickness of the KC defense to get out there.
Case Finney, the senior, coming up from his linebacker spot for that tackle.
Yeah, Finney, one of those 19 seniors out there, wants
Make some noise.
Wants to play one more week.
Third down.
Wants to play one more week. Those 19 guys
Teams
out
with
there.
less than 40 players dressed. This is just an incredible atmosphere for these small schools and these great talents from these schools. A big blitz, and it comes after
he had him, let
him go.
Oh, safety.
And now
Oh,
he's
no.
going to try, and they
Goes
throw
out.
it away. That's going to be intentional grounding.
Well, he's out of the box. He's out of the box, but there's
nobody
no one there. There's no one there. He's out of the box, and it doesn't get past the line of scrimmage.
And it's going to go back to the 4-yard line as Pierce Baum on the corner fire.
Yeah, Pierce Baum grabs him, then lets him go, then grabs him again, lets him go. Then the quarterback just throws it away.
Well, I think Estridge pushed him off a little bit there, too.
Exactly.
I don't think Pierce Baum was trying to let him go. But a huge 3-and-out for these Bearcats. They are playing field position early on, Joey Hamilton. 7 minutes and 38 seconds left, all right? This game is only 4 minutes and 22 seconds. This will be the 5th possession of the game when KCD receives. And that punt is up in the air and high off to the left,
nice
picked
catch.
up at the 29.
He's got room.
And he had a little room, but he held on to it, which was the best thing. He goes down at the 29. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 29.
Yeah, great kick right there, but even a better catch there as he catches that. Big Braylon Beard right there, the 5'9", 160-pound senior, just comes up, breaks down, makes a play. If he doesn't get him right there, I think he may slide through that corral of players.
It's 1st and 10 at the 30, though, and as I mentioned, 5th possession. 2 weeks ago at the Male Manual playoff game, there were 5 possessions in the entire first half. What a difference a few weeks make. And here are the Bearcats under center. That quick spin on, Wilson gets that ball off the.
It's off the edge here. Fake the dive right. Then Wilson comes off left, right off tackle right there. And as he comes off tackle right there, just doesn't get much of anything because that defense is quick to get there.
And there is an injury on the field, and Campbellsville player is needing attention. So we will take a break here in the first quarter. I want to thank you to Pinnacle Financial Partners for their support of KCD Athletics and Glycod. We'll be back in about 60. Stay with us.
Not just not just blind.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Van Treese team with Semin Realtors, always one step ahead, and Lines Direct, your window decoration specialists.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
And welcome back to the Mo. We see Bearcats number 70, Ian Ladd, being helped off the field. One of their interior linemen on both sides of the ball. Ladd being assisted with the training crew. And didn't get much on first down, and that's where it's going to be yards hard to come by tonight, Joey.
Yeah.
Two very good offenses, but yards are going to be very hard to come by.
And that's one of the crucial linemen right there. He plays both ways and does a lot there. The senior, like I said, these small schools, the deal with them is they have really, really good first 11s. It's the second 11s that in the small schools that they have to worry about instead of like the 6As and the 5As, which usually have a player or two that could back up one of their top players.
7:14 remaining in the first quarter. KCD lines up in their familiar tight formation like a flex bone or an option. They've got two wing backs on either side. Got the wing back fly motion. They give it to that wing back, second man through, and that was Tyler Wilson. surging ahead for about 7. Second, it'll be 3rd and 4.
A really nice play right there. Fake it to the first back, give it to the second back. On the replay here, you see it right here. Watch this. Give it to the second back as he gets through there, and big number 54 brings him down there. But here we go. The Bearcats are back online.
That first guy through created a lane for
the second back,
for
of course,
Wilson to get through.
Because Parker Rudolph is such a threat, number 5.
He is. And now on this 3rd and 4, do it again with the second man through. They fake the dive. They gain about a yard. That was Deion Davidson, but they only get about a yard.
On the play by number 62.
No yard. No gain.
Yeah,
gain of 1.
Kiki Miller, Eli Sperling, number 52 and 62 right there on the play, and they're just stopping that. It's 4th down, big 4th down play here.
He gets the yard, so it's 4th and 3, but you're inside your opponent's 25. You're at their 24. Fly motion again. They fake it. They go back Davidson to the right side.
And Coach may not call a play, just may call timeout here. And
he does.
And go after, let Popa try to do some work.
He calls timeout. We'll go to a timeout. We return 4th and 3 for KCD. Stay with us on Glycod.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to the Mo, where the KCD Bearcats face a 4th and long 3 here at the Campbellsville 24. You're thinking about a 41-yard field goal here with one of the best kickers in the state?
We're going to give it a shot. You know, he's good from really about 45 out. I know it's a little cold here, but hey, why not? You know, Philip Popa is one of the best kickers in the state right here. Popa's number 1 in field goals in the state, and, you know, so Popa's 9 of 10, 90%. You know, you can't do much better than that other than 10 for 10. I'm just missing 1. So 90%, I'll take that all day. 90% free throw shooter, 90% whatever. I'll take it.
And here we go. Without Ian Ladd out there, let's see how this offensive line holds up for this big special teams play for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Pope is right at about
41.
Looks like he may be a little short. Looks like he should be a little yard back, but hey.
We don't see the wind blowing much out here. The ball is down. The kick is up. It is high enough, long enough. It is through the uprights and good. Kentucky Country Day takes the 3-0 lead at 5:58 in the first quarter. Popa with a 41-yard field goal knocks it down. When we return, more first quarter action from Glycod.
You want the right agents for your real estate? Choose the Van Treese team with Semifinal Realtors, Louisville's oldest and largest real estate firm. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura have put their diverse and combined expertise to work in helping you buy or sell your house. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463 or visit them online at vantreeseteam.seminan.com. Seminan Realtors, always one step ahead. You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to the Monahan Field here. Monahan Field at Kentucky Country Day. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. A 3-0 lead for the KCD Bearcats.
Popa.
41-yard field goal, probably good from 47 or 48, and that's a 3-0 lead for KCD, Joey.
And you got to love the height on that ball. You know, not only have the distance, but he had it height. There's no one's going to block that one.
Got that way up, and that kickoff will go down just short of the end zone. Oh, that was dangerous. If that would have bounced backward, that would have been trouble, but it bounced into the end zone. Automatic 1st and 10 at the 20 for the Campbellsville Eagles. Hey, this Campbellsville team, they had one play on their first possession, Joey, and fumbled. On their second possession, they went backwards to the tune of negative 18 yards back to their 4, and that was it. I mean, or 16 yards back to their 4-yard line before they were forced to punt.
Huge possession here for Dale Estes and his team right here. You know, going out with that 4 wide, and it looks like got one back there. Let's see what happens.
Eastridge gets it. Case is held up right there. Great.
And that's their main man.
Rocco Huffman. Rocco Huffman came off the edge and just took him out as Case Eastridge.
Yeah, Eastridge, one of the top runners in the state right there, in rushing right there.
He was looking for something that wasn't there.
No, not much there. He's 19th in rushing this year. He's got 988 yards. But number 2, Rocco Huffman, the second leading tackler on this team. Huffman playing linebacker, another senior, just makes play after play after play. You'll call his name plenty tonight.
It is 5 wide set, empty backfield for Case Eastridge. The 6'1", 195-pound quarterback, the senior, he's looking right, he throws right, he connects right, and he connects right for the first down across the 30 to the 31 with Christian Hart, his 6'3", 225-pound tight end.
Yeah, as you watch the replay right here, he just drops back, and Hart just goes out, runs out about 5 yards there. Just drops back right there. Hart stops, throws it to him, and the big man, the tight end, just gets enough for the first down, just chugs it right past the 30 for a first down for the Eagles.
Good yards after contact to gain that first down. The first down for either team. So
he's a beast too.
Well, actually, first down for either team, and here comes the attack on the run. They want to run left. They can't find a hole. Jalen Embry is stuffed.
Embry right off tackle there. As Embry comes off tackle right there. Rocco Huffman, I said you'll call his name a lot. Huffman just comes and fills that seam right there like a good linebacker should, and just makes a whale of a play and only gives them half a yard.
Look at the hustle of these players. Oh, now you see Bennett Chapman, a 6'6", 265-pound sophomore, alternating in and out. You see him sprint off the field. This matters. This matters to all of them. And you see a sophomore that fired up. That's a big sign for the KCD Bearcats, looking to get to their first championship title game in Class A football.
Fumble.
Ball down.
Dropped it.
And just a 5-6 yard loss there. It'll be 3rd and 15, 16. We'll see.
Yeah, as you watch it right here, Estridge just drops back right there, looks to his left, and just as he gets ready to throw it, there's no tuck rule here or anything. Like, drops it there, fumbles it right there. It's going to be 3rd and 15. As you're saying, KCD trying to get back to the first championship game since they got there in 2020.
Yes.
So KCD trying to get there. As you got the Eagles have never been there. So you got a
lots on the line. He went back to pass with that ball in his hand, and this cold, dry air, he couldn't keep it sticking.
Just lost it right there. You don't know the size of his hands right there. As they talk about
time out for the Campbellsville Eagles. We'll take time out. Still 3:08 to play in the first quarter. More to come on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery. Outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back. Football Friday here on Glycod. Louisville Football Friday. We're at Kentucky Country Day School. Class 1A, KHSAA State Semifinal. It's the KCD Bearcats hosting the Campbellsville Eagles. KCD up 3-0 here in the first quarter just 1 month ago.
Right.
At Campbellsville, they lost that one 27-17.
Yeah, for those that are wondering what's really going on there, so how do they get home game against that? And they go by RPI, folks. If you haven't heard or haven't seen, they go by RPI, and KCD had the higher RPI by just percentage points.
And back to pass, Esridge. He goes back left. It's a throwback. They have a wall, but that wall is sealed off, and they can't get back to the original line of scrimmage, which was the 31-yard line. They get to the 30. It'll be 4th and 11.
Yeah, and as they go right here, you see the quarterback drop back, rolls to the right, throws back to his back right there. Nice play there, but look at the pursuit by the KCD defense. Doesn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage, and so the Eagles are punting again.
And number 55, Bryson Turpin.
Oh, it's over his head.
Sails over his head. The ball's inside the 4. It's at the 1.
Grab it.
They're going to get down.
No, he downs
inside
it.
the 1.
Wow.
Should have taken the safety.
Yeah, and, it's hard to imagine that young man's not thinking that way, but, we can say that in retrospect, but he should just really get it. Watch this ball just sail straight over his head right there, and you're thinking, just push it out of bounds. Just push it for the safety. No, he gets it. He runs back out of the end zone, gets it to the 1, and now KCD with a great opportunity right here to first and goal on the 1, maybe 2-yard line.
They got about 4.5 feet to go of real estate for a touchdown, but look, that Campbellsville defense has been tough. They haven't given up much of anything on first downs.
Not much anything, but just a great job there. Great play there by Pierce Brom on the hustle.
Caden Long, does he hand it off, and do they get it?
And
they do.
And that is a handoff right up the middle. What's that, Parker?
That's Parker,
Rudolph.
Yes, it is.
Parker Rudolph, one of the top rushers in 1A football. Parker Rudolph, he came in the game with 935 yards. Parker Rudolph, he's moving in on one of the top rushing phenoms here at KCD. 1-yard touchdown run.
Number 89, Colton, it's a good
Rudolph
the extra point.
With the 1-yard run. This time it's Mitsubishi with the extra point.
And he's the top one in 1A football. He's 57 of 59.
And how about 58 of 60?
There you go, right there.
It is 10-0 here, 2:22 to remain here in the first quarter. When we return, we'll see how Campbellsville responds. 2 turnovers essentially by the Camels, or by the Eagles. See how they come back with offense when we return on Glycod.
Ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to Monahan Field here, the Mo at KCD. The stands packed across the way, and those and overflowing onto around the track by the Campbellsville Eagles supporters, and then this sideline just packed and lined with KCD supporters. The long kick from Popa, it bounces at the goal line into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 20 for Campbellsville.
And thus far, it's been an opportunistic game there for KCD. They've had the ball go over the kicker's head. They've had
the kick return. Yes.
Then all of a sudden they had a fumble right there, and they've been on point right now. So they've taken advantage. It's when you have penalties, when you have turnovers, and they've had them at the opportune times, and they put points up because of them.
A fumble, a high snap over the head of the punter, a fumble from the quarterback that he regained. Those are all big negatives, and KCD has taken advantage. It'll take a while for Campbellsville to get into the positive total net yards gained. And East Ridge, he hands it off, running around left end, and there is the biggest play of the game so far. 8-yard gain. That's number 32. That's Calhoun, Shaden Calhoun, the 6'1", 180 junior. Big
and you
game.
See Calhoun right here, just straight handoff, and they go left. And Calhoun right there, and they have everyone sealed down by KCD.
And Joe, you just said the secret sauce, I think, a straight handoff. Yeah. They've been doing all kinds of stuff that seems a little out of sync for this offense.
Yeah, they've went away from what they go with, just straight handoff to the left right there, and a positive gain of 8 yards.
Second down, Eastridge. Oh, he's bent in the backfield. Boy, they are keying. Talk about the keys for this defense, Joey. And looking, give us an inside look as a defensive coordinator.
Rocco's just staying with his man. It's just responsibility football. Doesn't matter what the quarterback does. Rocco's with the quarterback, goes there and makes a nice tackle right there. Or whether he gives it or whether he doesn't give it, Rocco Huppin is right there on his. He's right there on his man, and big stop right there. Big stop. And see, they're overloaded this time with a number 22 side, Christian Hart. Let's see if they come this way.
They do come this way, but they can't get out of the backfield, and they're going to be a half a yard short of the first down. Oh, my goodness. That is something. They already sent him. Boy, I thought he was down. I thought he was down at the 30. He came down at the 31. That's where it's marked. The first down crossed the 30, and there you go.
Yeah,
I thought he was down just short of the line.
And they just block everybody. And it looks like the ball landed on the other side, but his knee came down, but where the ball was on the opposite side of 30.
And it's first and 10. Their first down of the evening. There's 45 seconds left in this first quarter. They run that handoff left side again. Shaden Calhoun, and there he goes across the 40, across the 30, and pushed out of bounds. A great effort from Deion Davidson.
Davidson just makes a gain, makes a touchdown saving tackle. Just handing it off to the left right here. They did last time, almost popped out. This time they seal the whole defense again. And next thing you know, he just goes right on the outside. You see him get upfield right there.
That's a 45-yard gain.
Yeah, look at Davidson hustling there, just pushed him out of bounds.
He can motor to the 25. It's up.
And that's what they've done. They have him sealed right there, and they seal the whole defense, and then just
got a crease.
Yeah, just let that big number 32 Sheldon Calhoun use his speed.
This time they go cross trap up the middle, and it is a fumble. And the Bearcats land on it. It's their second turnover of the night, their second fumble recovery of the night.
Well, is the ref who he's going to give it to? They haven't given it to anybody yet.
Any one of them could come in and say it's KCD's ball, but they've got to uncover everything. And, boy, I'll be shocked if it goes the other way. Nah, he did. He had it, and he was down. Boy, it's a funny thing when you have it and you're down in high school. When do you have it?
Yeah, and watch it right here. I'm sorry, just missed it, but if you look down there, it looked like KCD had the ball right there. And I guess he just pulled it. He must have just pulled it from him right there. Just nice cross trap right there.
23-yard gain on first
up the middle, fumbles that ball.
First and goal at the 2.
It's like KCD's on it. He just gets underneath there.
First and goal at 2. Great hustle all the way around. Eastridge finds a little hole left and gets across the goal line. Touchdown, Campbellsville. 10-6 here with 3 seconds left in the first quarter.
And how opportunistic is that for the Eagles right there? They almost lost another fumble, get it back. Then their main guy scores right there with 3 seconds to go in the quarter right there. It just so opportunistic for the Eagles right there, because they lose that one, it could almost be ball game over.
2-yard touchdown run. Grubisic, freshman, to attempt the extra. The PAT. Snap good, hold good, kick up and good. It is 10-7. The Bearcats of KCD lead the Campbellsville Eagles by 3. You stay with us, folks, or we'll stay right here. We had plenty of commercial time in that first quarter and only 3 seconds left before the second. I want to remind everyone we want to thank Pinnacle Financial Partners for their support of KCD Athletics and Glycod. Pinnacle Financial Partners, big thanks for all your support. And now we get ready for this kickoff. And, you talked about turnovers.
Oh, my gosh. If they lose that ball right there, and KC gets that right there, it could be game over. Otherwise, we might be looking at a run out.
They had first and 10 at the 31. They got a 44-yard run and then a 22-yard run and then a 2-yard run for a touchdown. That's 69 yards in very short order.
69 yards right there, and they're right back in the game, 10-7.
By the top 3 rushing runners for Campbellsville. The kick, it is short, a very short pooch. It bounces high. Picked up at the 33, across the 40. There's a crease, across the 50 to the 45, and tripped up at the 45.
DJ Lawless right there. DJ Lawless with a nice return right there. DJ is a freshman right there, getting some crumbs on the special team right there. As Lawless just gets it. Lawless gets it, kind of cuts up to the right there. Comes one play there, cross over the 50. Nice play,
well done.
DJ.
They'll start the second quarter at the Campbellsville Eagles 45. KCD ball. Stay with us on Glycod.
A Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website TFC.
Welcome back to the Mo Monahan Field here. KCD up 10-7. Great return of that squib kick by Campbellsville. So KCD has the ball first and 10 at the Campbellsville 45. They run net about 3 yards. That was Parker Rudolph. 3 tough yards up the middle. He scored the touchdown.
And that's what Parker Rudolph does. He gains the tough yards for this team, plays fullback right there. Probably for any other team, he might be a tailback. But for this team, he's a fullback, gets the tough yards there, gets 3 tough yards there in first down. Nice solid run right there.
And it's KCD looking to the sideline.
Getting their play right there. There's a nice stop there by big number 44 of the defense right there. That's Cole Kessler.
Why was the clock stopped? I guess the officials had to address something as well. KCD checking their wristbands. All the players aligned with the play. Fly motion, fakes. That dive.
There he goes.
Oh, and there he goes. Parker Rudolph. It'll be 42 yards for the touchdown.
What a run by Parker Rudolph. Goes left, bounces outside left, takes it to the house, showing the speed. Like I said, for anybody else, he's playing tailback. For this team, watch the highlight. Gets it, bounces off one tackle left, then shows his speed right there, outruns everybody to the house. Parker Rudolph. Number 5 in your program, number 1 in your heart. Look at Parker Rudolph putting 6 up there for the Bearcats.
Parker Rudolph with the 42-yard. Mizuguchi with the extra point attempt. Rudolph 42-yard TD run. And the extra point. The snap high, ball down, kick up and good. It is 17-7. 17-7. KCD with a 10-point lead. We'll be back with the kickoff when we return. Stay with us. Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back. Philip Popa with the kickoff duties.
And at that last PAT, let's give props to the holder right there. That's number 25, Colin Nash. That was a high snap. Nash did an outstanding job reaching out, grabbing that ball for Popa. And those are some of the things that most people don't notice or don't think about, but the snapper and the holder are such keys, and they put in such long hours, that people don't see. And Coach talked about that in his post-game, in his pregame comments right there, and that just showed it right there. Colin Nash, nice job there, son. Parker Rudolph moving in on that 1,000 yards this year. Started out with 9:35 at the beginning of this game. He's got a 42-yard run right there and a few others, so he's closing in on that 1,000 yards this season.
Open a kick.
Direction. Back to receive number 14, Ladanian Smith.
Smith and Colvin back for the Eagles of Campbellsville to receive this kick.
And will they kick it to him? That's the thing. He's probably kick it short. But
Popa, he's had 3 of them go out of the end zone, but one lands at the 2, and that is Colvin. That's Colvin. Up the middle he goes, but very good.
Number 6, Gabriel.
All right, Noyola, Gabriel Noyola. Gabe Noyola, he is number 6. I thought it looked like 5 from my vantage point.
Yeah, nice job there. The coverage there by Nick Dolster, and also number 24 right there. That's Hagen Fackler. Yep. Nice job there. Nice job there by both those young men. You see as they came down on the coverage, just broke down as you do on a kickoff. And break down, and you just wait. You just chop those feet and wait.
First and 10 at the 25.
Left or right. Nice job.
First and 10 at the 25 for Campbellsville. They line up. They have 2 backs aside. Estridge gets and he just goes run straight left. He gets met in the backfield, held up. He gains a yard, maybe 2 as he twists and turns.
Ball. They're going to say he's down. He fumbled the ball. But really nice job there. As you saw right there, number 37, Case Finney gets blocked inside. Miss Feeney gets blocked inside. Then you see number 2, Rocco, comes out there and makes a play. Then you see Feeney get back in there, and the rest of the KCD Bearcats come in and gang tackle right there.
3-yard gain at 2nd and 7 for the Eagles.
And you can see the discipline right there by the defense.
And it's working very well for the homestanding Bearcats. Estridge hands off. Running back going right is Colvin. He gets around the edge, but he's met quickly and knocked down after a 2-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And that was a nice job there by Trip Swisher. Swisher just comes up behind and makes a nice play. If Swisher doesn't make that play right there, he's probably off to the races. Nice tackle there by Swisher.
Yes, indeed. Some outstanding defense from these Bearcats tonight.
Bearcat fans, let them hear ya. It's 3rd down.
Big 3rd down play here for the Bearcat defense. Big 3rd down play here for the Eagle offense there. Eagles are trying to get back 1st down here to try to keep the drive moving.
They took 3 rushes from 69 yards for the touchdown. That pass behind the line of scrimmage and met behind the line of scrimmage. That is
Rocco.
That was Noyola, but Rocco Hoffman right there.
And what really happened on that play? Watch right here. Watch the throw. The throw, he double clutches it and then he throws it behind him, and that throws out the timing. Then Rocco Hoffman just comes up and makes the play right there.
He caught that ball at the 25. The line of scrimmage was the 30, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it barely gets back to the 30 there. It's just a great job there by the defense.
4th and 5.
And they have him punting again here.
Let's see how this snap goes for the big man, Bryson Turpin, who is going to punt. It comes back, chest high, left foot boot from the 30. It's a 32-yard gain for a 32-yard punt. Ball fumbled and picked up by the KCD. That is
a nice job right there by Tyler Wilson.
Tyler
right there.
Wilson, yeah.
And what Coach done like right there? Coach, you can see him coming out on the field.
The extra hit.
He's saying that, he's down. Once he's down, this is high school. It's not the pros. When you're down on your knees, you don't have to take that hit. And the kid comes down and just drills him right in the back. As he drills him in the back, Coach is like, hey, it's a little unnecessary there.
Yeah.
But to no avail, no flag, didn't happen.
Wilson didn't, he's feeling it now, but he won't be feeling it soon. As soon as he gets his number called, you watch. 8:53 to play, 2nd quarter. KCD up 10, 17-7.
And they basically got 9 in the box right here waiting on KCD.
And they stuff the box, but getting away from a tackle. Can't evade the next 5 is Parker Rudolph.
Parker Rudolph right there. Bounces off 1, bounces off 2. Watch this right here. Rudolph with the dive right there. Gets it, bounces off 1 tackle, spins around, comes off. Then great effort right there by the defense right there. Defense just comes up right there and makes a big play. It's big number 32 and a host of other Eagles. Got to make it 2nd and 10.
They are going to take a look at the sideline.
And big Justin Smith, 6 foot 260 right there, just making a nice play right there. There's some big bodies on that D line.
The handoff, and there's Tyler Wilson. He got that call. He gets a yard.
Wilson sneaks through there.
9.
He evades big
2
number
yards.
55 right there. Bryson Turpin, 6'3", 280. Nice little, watch him right there. As he gets watch this little move right here. He goes, gets it, boop, boop.
Turn sideways.
Get by you, and then he gets there, but the defense gets him. So, but nice job there. Nice little gain there. Get some positive yards. Make it third.
It's 3rd and 8 for the Bearcats at their own 42. Oh, 2 men in motion. That should be a flag. No flag. And around the edge, Caden Long. A terrific run around the edge for the first down.
Caden Long right here. Fakes the dive. Watch him fake it right there. Keeps it on the option. Nobody goes to the quarterback. You do what quarterbacks do. You take it and run it, and you move it to the 50 for a first down. Bearcats right there. And that's responsibility
I like this
football.
motion, this reverse motion. They run, and then they run back. That's what created eye candy for the last touchdown run by Parker Rudolph. They are looking out to the left side. Parker Rudolph went right between the tackle and guard, shot through the traffic for that big touchdown. There's a fake up to the flyback, but Parker Rudolph runs ahead for probably 2 yards.
And that's big number 22, Christian Hart right there. Plays tight end, plays D-line right there. Big number 63. Watch him come down on the dive right here. Just make a play right here. Just grabs Rudolph right there.
First
responsibility football. Going to be second down here.
2-yard run on first gives them a 2nd and 8 for the Bearcats.
And as you were talking earlier, it just turns into responsibility football. You got dive, you go to dive. You got quarterback, you go to quarterback. Nobody had quarterback. Yeah, nobody had quarterback earlier. So the quarterback just takes it on Caden Long for the first down.
Caden Long got that big first down on 3rd and long. Here he hands off again. This time, this was to Parker Rudolph. And again, a bruising run up the middle. He gains about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 7.
And watch Rudolph right here. Rudolph trying to get there right there, but watch the linebackers. Watch big number 32 right there come in. That's Shaden Calhoun, and those guys also just got in there and just made a nice tackle. Nothing.
3rd and long.
And so I haven't had
Bearcats.
Had to mention my guy Skylan Gilbert. He's the back judge tonight. Got to watch for him on the plays like this. He's got that hand up now, so they're under 10 seconds.
Skylar Gilbert,
and they're
counting
5,
down,
4, 3,
and they get it off. He's looking long, throws it deep. Little hand fighting with Les Colvin, but nothing doing. Both ways going. Little pity pat, little love taps.
It's no avail. The ball's uncatchable right there. One pushing off one way, pushing off the other way, but the ball is just uncatchable. So 4th down here.
4th and 8,
and they're still playing the field position game here. You know, they're going to kick it, try to put it down deep.
Last time they put him down deep, they, it resulted in a real positive for the Bearcats as Campbellsville uncharacteristically giving away turnovers, giving away field position with tough snaps and there's going to be 12 men in the huddle for KCD.
Play illegal participation against the Bearcats.
Well, you can't. Well, I guess you can call that, but
wait a minute. And now he's going back on the field.
And the referee moved the ball, so the kids didn't know what was going on. So how would they know what the play is? But I guess it doesn't really matter. If you got 12 people on the field, you got 12 people on the field.
And they've got 3 big ones back there in front of Popa to handle any rush.
Yeah, Wilson was in there. They brought him out.
Unbalanced line. They get it back to Popa, and they have a big group in front of them. So from the 47, that lands and takes a big bounce. That's tough break.
Tough break there. Number 84, DJ Lawless, the freshman's leg got in the way. That's a freshman mistake, though, but that's okay.
36-yard punt, no return.
They'll talk to him. They'll say, DJ, you come back next time and just let that get out of the way, let that ball bounce down to the 1.
Popa with a 36-yard punt. No return.
Did you see it right there?
First and 10 and 17.
Just hits his leg, but you know what? They've got the ball. They're inside the 20. Defense with a big opportunity here to hold. The Eagle offense here with another opportunity to try to put 7 points or some kind of points on the board before halftime.
Estridge with the handoff. Right side this time, around the edge. Brought down after about a 2-yard gain, Shaden Calhoun.
Yeah, Calhoun just gets it right there, just hands it off to him. He goes right there. Outstanding job right there by the defense right there. You got Pierce Baum right there with a nice play, nice defensive play right there. As the defense end shoots him inside, and next thing Baum comes up and makes a nice play.
2nd and 8. Well, they'll call it 2nd and 7. He got 3 yards out to the 20. So, Campbellsville, an opportunity here. 30, that's Calhoun again, and he gets across the 25. Just short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and they go single back right there. And this time you watch it right there, and you see the big tailback right there. Calhoun just gets it and goes right up the middle of the field. As he goes up the middle of the field, nice tackle there by Rocco Huffman. But Huffman brings him short, so it's going to be 3rd and about 1 here.
They go 2 wide to the wide side of the field. That's the left side of the field.
And it looks like they have big number 55. Is he in the backfield?
Looks like they're going to call a timeout here.
No, they go measurement, timeout for
measurement.
They're
going to measure. Wow.
And you don't see many of these anymore.
Ever. This is the first one I've seen in, I don't know, Joey, have we ever seen one calling a game?
Oh, yeah. We saw one a few years back when Mail was playing someone. They did it. That's about 2 years ago.
Yeah. And it was like this in a situation would be advantageous for the offense to take some time, think about what play call they want. But trying to get these sticks right is not easy.
Well,
it's a challenge.
Hey, those guys out there doing the sticks, you got to give them
trying
kudos
to get
too.
them, you know, when you're all of a sudden, what? Wait a minute, we got to get the markers in the right spot.
Yeah, you got to get them right that right spot. Get somebody lined up on that right yard marker, so you can stretch them out just enough. So I can't really see it right there. It looks short from here.
It's short by a half a yard, I would say. A foot and a half.
Just a little too far for me putting on the green. I want mine a little shorter.
I don't know if I'd run a special big horse package play here.
And well, they've been
successful to getting a yard.
Got a fullback in there,
and they just go right up the middle with Estridge. He's got 3 yards, 2 yards plus, and that's a first down.
The quarterback sneaked right there, or push tush or whatever you want to call it these days.
There wasn't anything. It was just quick feet of Estridge. He got 4 yards out to the
quick snap, beat the defensive line off the ball, just get across the line.
As Lindsey Nelson used to say all the time on the Notre Dame broadcast, ball on the 29-yard line.
There you go.
And that's where it is.
And good job there by the offensive Campbellsville. Keep that drive going right before halftime here. We're just under 4 minutes.
They'd love to score again with very little time left to give KCD an opportunity to respond. Pitch wide right.
Nice.
That's a 5-yard loss. Great defensive pursuit. And that is a big play for the KCD defense.
Watch this right here. They toss it to Noel, and Noel tries to bounce out, right. And then the left defensive halfback, you got Case Finney. Finney just comes up, makes a big-time play right here. And just shuts it out. But the thing is, I think, he stayed in bounds. So he stays in bounds, so the clock keeps going. So I don't know. Are they calling timeout, or what are they doing here? It looks like the officials.
Official timeout.
Calling official timeout.
2+ yard loss.
We'll see with the white hat, Mr. Keith.
This might be.
What are they calling? Let's see what we've got going here. 3:33 on the clock. They want to change the clock. Mr. Keith Harvey, the head referee. It's for 3:33 on the clock. Or I guess they said he stepped out of bounds. Big second down here for the Campbellsville Eagles right here.
It is. It is 2nd and 12, we'll call it. They fake the sweep, and they throw the swing pass.
Break down.
And a terrific job. He missed the first guy. That was Les Colvin.
Yeah. Colvin with a nice move right there. Yeah, Colvin with a great move, but then number 4 just doesn't break down there. That's Cantley. Cantley doesn't break down. If Cantley doesn't break down right there, but the rest of the defense comes up, makes a huge
big
play
stop,
right there.
and only held him to like a 4.5, 5-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 7 here for the Eagles.
And the clock is still moving right there with both teams with 2 timeouts to go here.
Under 3 minutes to go in this second quarter. Estridge has 3 wide. He's looking.
Oh, nice play there.
Tips.
Nice job.
And
that's Pierce Baum.
Deflection.
Baum comes in on the corner blitz right there, and Pierce Baum right there just jumps up and knocks it down. Watch this right here. Just jumps up. Watch Pierce Baum come here on the corner blitz from the right there. Jumps up.
They've
nice
had
play.
some really, really good time. That's 2 corner blitzes that have been huge for the Bearcats. Now they'll get the ball back. 2:43 on the clock right now. They'll get the ball back with plenty of time.
Yes, they will.
And the drive.
And the Eagles are very fortunate that ball didn't bounce up and become an interception.
Interception, yeah. Big guy with the punt, almost blocked. It gets a line drive. It's going to bounce and roll. Picked up at the 29, and he falls down. Wilson at the 32.
And Wilson, I think he saw.
Gain.
If he saw, we saw up here. Wilson saw he had a lot of room to the right. I think he's going to make that cut, and he just slips. As he slips, his knee just hits the ground because if he comes right, there's nothing but green grass and some white numbers over here. No Campbellsville Eagles in sight. Very fortunate there for Campbellsville.
10 at the 32. You know, Campbellsville started a drive a couple of drives ago at their 31, which was this end of the field, just a yard behind where KCD is now. And 3 plays later, after a 44-yard run, a 23-yard run, and a 2-yard run, that netted 7 points. It can happen quickly. KCD has the horses as well. The Bearcats up 17-7 here late in the second quarter. Under center, long, pitches, run right. Davidson, he gets the edge.
He's got
10.
speed.
He gets to the 50. He gets to the 40, and he is shoved out of bounds.
Carry on the way by number 6.
At the 35. Pop up, Davidson. Pop up, Dion.
Beard on a tackle. Watch this. Davison comes in motion, gives it to him. Davison, he cuts outside, shows that he's versatile. He's a back, gets upfield, passes the 50. Next thing you know, big Braylon Beard gets in, goes out of bounds right there. And that's
a 31-yard gain on that play. Davidson down on the sideline, so he's going to need 10 to 2.
He got the wind knocked out of him. He fell on the football, just got the wind knocked out of him. He's going to get up right there. He's a player. He's a baller.
We'll stay right here as well.
Yeah, he's all right. Like I said, that's just a quick break right there, and also a break, I guess, for KCD without having to use a timeout. They got 2 timeouts left, and
now they're inside in plus territory at the Campbellsville 37 with a 1st and 10.
1st and 10, 2 timeouts because the Eagles they do get the ball at halftime, so this would be an excellent chance for KCD to try to score, try to put some points up.
No matter what the clock says, they're looking for one. Rudolph up the gut, the same type of dive. The dive look that he got that he ran the 22-yard touchdown on, and the 42-yard touchdown run. So.
Yeah, Rudolph with a tough run right there between the tackles right there. Kiki Miller, the big defensive lineman right there, 6'3", 290, makes the play. But that's where Rudolph makes his money. You know, that's where he makes his bread.
Between the big boys,
between the tackles, and shows his speed right there.
Sidesteps trouble.
Yes, he does.
They fake the man in motion left, then he comes back right, and then can it off again to Rudolph up the middle. On that 2nd and 5, he gained about half a yard. Let's give him a yard, so no gains.
Not much there. Number 7, the quarterback, Case Etridge comes up, makes a nice tackle right there, and the clock's still running there. You know, is coach he's got 2 timeouts. Is he going to use that? You know, you only need about 5 to 7 more yards, and you might have an excellent field goal opportunity for Popa again.
Right now, it'd be about a 52-yarder.
That's what I say. You get about 10 more yards, about 7 more yards, and I think, you know, from where he kicked that last one, he could easily make a 45-yarder.
Long under center. Caden Long looks, fakes, pitches right, and there's Wilson. Wilson, can he get around him? He does. Can he get down the line? He does. 5, touchdown for Wilson.
Nice play there by Wilson.
A 33-yard touchdown run. Tyler Wilson.
Watch this right here. Option. Pitches out to Wilson. Wilson evades one. Goes by another. Evades another. Runs
one
through.
Hip swivel.
Pass. Touchdown.
Hip swivel.
Look at him.
Into
Number
the
23.
end zone he goes.
Woo-wee. What a move right there.
33-yard gain with 56 seconds, or 33-yard touchdown with 56 seconds remaining in the first half.
And I only get excited like that with running backs. Doesn't matter who it is. I just love watching running backs because playing running back in high school, that's what you do. That's what these Friday nights are about.
Tyler
nice move.
Wilson showing that first shimmy shake. Gets him free. Up and good by Mizuguchi.
And Wilson.
It is 24-7. KCD leading the Eagles from Campbellsville High. We're going to take a break. It's Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
You cannot depend on Beth to choose the best meal to go.
Is that soup? No, thank you.
But you can always depend on her car starting because she has an Interstate battery, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to the Mo. Kentucky Country Day Bearcats up 24-7 on the Campbellsville Eagles, and alongside Louisville football legend Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Joey, you couldn't have scripted a better first half for the homestanding Bearcats, trying to get to their first title tilt since 2020.
Hey,
second one in
you got
their
some
history.
Turnovers. You got fumbles. You got ball going over the kicker's head. You got great field position. Then you got runs by Parker Rudolph. Then you have Tyler Wilson, number 26, coming in 1A right there. He had 868 yards of his own. I think he's over 900 now.
Yeah.
He had 15 touchdowns.
Let's
make that number 16.
Music going. The fans going. The cowbell. We got light show and Popa with the kick.
And we got
into
Popa putting it in the end zone.
Popa.
You got Popa. You got the top field goal kicker, who is 10 of 11. He's at just over 90% on field goals. He's hit one in.
He nailed
today.
a 41-yarder to start the scoring in the first quarter with 5:53 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Popa, big timer right there. At 56 seconds, you got to come out here. I think Coach Dale Estes right here. The best play they've had is give it to their big man. Give it to number 32, Calhoun, and Calhoun's just beat him outside. That's been their best play. I know the clock's not on your side, but that's what you might want to run here. I don't know.
Atmosphere by a scant .032. The quick pitch out to the side. Estridge.
Yeah, let's go James Smith right there.
6 yards.
Just quick out route right there. Just, trying to save your timeouts, trying to save the clock, but that's, I guess, 7 seconds went off of that. You gained 5 yards. I think if you do that every 5 yards, I still think you might not even be inside the 20 if you continue that. I don't know see what this defense can do here.
Estridge looking now. Straight drop, moves right, gets it out to the right sideline, and he finds another 6-yard gain. It's a first down.
And it's hard to miss Hart. Big Christian Hart, big 6'3", 225, big guy right there. Catches it. Just gets the first down, gets out of bounds right there.
He is a comfy target to find.
Yes, he is. Good game management right there.
He is on that right side again. Estridge takes a quick look left, then goes back right, and there he is. This time it was to number 5, Les Colvin, who also is a big target.
Yeah, Colvin right there. Colvin, one of his top receivers. Colvin also one of the top receivers in the state right there. Number 23 is 23rd ranked receiver in state. He's got 472 yards. He's got 7 touchdowns this year. Nice catch there by Colvin.
3 wide left. 1 right. There's going to be a timeout, Bearcats. So we're going to take a timeout. When we return, big 2nd down and 5, or 2nd and 6 for Campbellsville. Stay with us on Glycod.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back. It's Louisville Football Friday on Glycod, the Kentucky High School Athletic Association State 1A semifinal match between the Kentucky Country Day Bearcats and the Campbellsville Eagles. It was Campbellsville 27, KCD 17 just a month ago, and alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar, and Joey. KCD's turned the tables tonight. It's 24-7 here late in the second quarter.
Thus far they have, but that's why they play two halves.
Eastridge, he finds some trouble, rolls left, maybe a flag on the play.
Definitely a flag on the play.
Pass to Colvin to midfield.
Nice scramble there, nice throw, but definitely holding right there. You could see the big left tackle right there. He basically just basically manhandled the defensive lineman right there.
15-yard gain.
He's right there. He just couldn't even get off. Number 51 just trying to get off there, just couldn't get off, and that's a easy call right there. Easy 15-yard or 10-yard penalty from the spot. Going to send him back. 32 seconds. Clock on the side of KCD Bearcats.
They'll go back, marked at the 24-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 16.
Second and 16.
Second and 16 for Campbellsville.
Yeah, the big left tackle, number 55 right there. Trying to hold number 51. Just couldn't do it. Brown Johnson.
2 men in motion at the same time. There's
77.
5 more yards.
Yeah, big number 77, Will Jones.
It was also the slot man, the slot receiver, and the motion guy moved at the same time as well. So
it had a little bit of everybody going right there. You had 2 out wide. You have your big freshman. You have your big number 77 right there. Wallace
I'm
Smith,
just wondering
the senior.
if this music and atmosphere in between plays is causing some headache.
No, Wallace Smith there, Joe, just jumped. I don't know what it was, but he just moved right there, and so we'll see what happens here.
Line of scrimmage, it's 2nd and 21. Estridge moves right. Guns it, and it's picked off at the 27-yard line. KCD with 19 seconds left.
Trip, Swisher. Watch this. Swisher just comes right in and scoops up the quarterback, gets it, rolls right, looking for his guy.
Eyeballed him the whole way.
And Swisher just steps right in front, gets down low, intercepts it. You've got 1 timeout left. We'll see what happens here. You got 19 seconds. It's
27.
27-yard line.
First and 10 for KCD at the 27. And they've got time with a timeout remaining. They've got time to get it closer and see what Popa can do. They wing right, wing
Flea
left,
flicker.
back
He's
to the official,
open.
wide
He's
open,
got him.
and it's a touchdown.
KCD,
the Bearcats score.
Flicker, old school, flea flicker. That's football. Wow.
They were waiting for that play to unleash that play.
No,
They've been waiting an entire season to unleash that play, Joey Hamilton. That's what you do.
Watch this.
Pitch right, pitch back left, pitch back to the quarterback, wide open. That is Terry Bradshaw to Benji Cunningham in 1979 to beat the Browns.
Sweep right, sweep left, back to the quarterback, hits DJ Lawless, the freshman, wide open. The freshman makes a tone for the ball hitting his leg and catches
Mizuguchi
and
gets the extra point.
Wow.
That was a
First half.
Wow, that's a big
KCD
momentum boost.
With a 28-yard long to well, we'll get back to the touchdown play when we return. Stay with us on Glycod.
Folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to the Mo, where Kentucky Country Day, the Bearcats electrifying this crowd with the beautiful trickeration. The pitch right, the pitch back left,
30 yards.
The pitch back to
30 yards.
It was 27 yards from Long to Lawless on that for the touchdown. It was 27. That's where they were, on the 27-yard line. So we got 31-7 now is the score. KCD up, 12 seconds to go, and they're going to squib it and downed at the 45 right away. Just 2 seconds off the clock. So they'll have the ball at their own 46.
And they give them a chance there, hitting that right there, hitting one of those big linemen so close. They've got 2 timeouts here. They could throw one
and then get a chance to get one to the end zone.
One to the end zone, and you kick it short like that. It hits a lineman, unfortunately. I know what coach is trying to do, trying to get it back there and get some time off the clock. But it hits one of those big linemen, and
it's
so far,
not an easy thing to do, to kick that oblong ball through a tunnel.
Everything's went the way of Coach Matt Jones' first half, so maybe this will go that way as well.
See what Coach Estes and the Campbellsville Eagles have in store here. Estridge under center. He just takes a knee, and they go to the half, down 31-7. The Kentucky Country Day Bearcats up 24 and enjoying their best half of football of the season here in the KHSAA State Single A Semifinal.
I believe so. I believe that has been their best half of football this year.
We'll come back with scoring recaps, highlights, and commentary on that first half. Set you up for second half. Louisville Football Friday rolls along on Glycod.
A Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time. Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer. Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Leslie Gilly in Crestwood today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome to Holy Smokes Barbecue.
At Holy Smokes Barbecue, our pitmasters smoke up mouth-watering ribs, chicken, brisket, mutton, and more. From sandwiches to full dinners, with a complete list of sides and desserts. Holy Smokes Barbecue. Just tell them that the man in the big white hat sent you.
Order up.
How's the pork chop taste?
It's pretty good. It's the best one I've ever had.
Holy Smokes Barbecue! Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Tinsley Family Concessions, a tradition of corporate excellence and community service. For more, visit tfcfamily.com.
Welcome back to the Mo here, Monahan Field at Kentucky Country Day School, the Kentucky High School Athletic Association State Single A Semifinals. What a first half by the KCD, homestanding KCD Bearcats, up 31-7 over the visiting Campbellsville Eagles. Alongside Louisville legend Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, a month ago at Campbellsville, the Eagles victorious 27-17. This first half, you couldn't have scripted a better first half for KCD and the Bearcats.
Oh, well, a month ago, you're traveling down to Taylor County, beautiful place, 2-hour ride. You know, kids are probably enjoying the scenery and everything, but, you know, a 2-hour ride is a 2-hour ride, and it can take a toll on some of the kids there. You know, you may think you're ready to play, but it's different because, you know, that's probably the longest ride they had all year. And then when they got down there, some of the younger guys, even though you've been there before, but, you know, a new season brings on new adventures. And the Bearcats came up a little short. Now tonight, this team traveling 2 hours this way in the cold.
In the cold.
And you hear the music and you hear this
Joey,
atmosphere.
It's such a fine line. They won the head-to-head battle.
Right.
But the head-to-head, it doesn't matter. It's the RPI, the Ratings Power Index.
Well,
and KCD was ahead of Campbellsville.
And you say that, but mentally, did Campbellsville come in this game? And they're kids now, no matter how much you tell them. When a kid beats somebody, they're like, and you know, as a parent or, you know, as an older adult, you know, you deal with kids or you have kids, you parents out there, you know, you tell your child this and the kid's like, what are you talking about? I already beat them. Beat them, and sometimes it's hard for a coach. He can drill it into them as much as he wants, and no matter what you say to them, in their mind mentally, maybe they're thinking, I already beat them. We've already beat them, and they lose that little edge, and it can happen sometimes. And right now, I think that may be what has happened.
If it isn't from the circumstances like that, it is from the circumstances on the field.
Correct.
Where KCD has just come out on fire from
and
first
they've been
snap.
very opportunistic as well. They've been very opportunistic with the snap over the head.
And that is something that they'll continue to look to do as the game rolls along. We want to remind everyone tonight's broadcast would not be possible without the support of our corporate partners. Please let them know how much you appreciate their commitment to providing free-to-watch high school athletics programming on Glycod. We'll get to our scoreboard when we return from break. Stay with us. More to come. Louisville Football Friday rolls along on Glycod.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com.
When you want the right agents for your real estate, choose the Van Treese team with Semifinal Realtors, Louisville's oldest and largest real estate firm. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura have put their diverse and combined expertise to work in helping you buy or sell your house. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463 or visit them online at vantreeseteam.seminan.com. Semifinal Realtors, always one step ahead.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place their kids grew up. The legendary Exmark Laser Z is the zero-turn mower more landscape pros trust. For cut quality, comfort, and reliability, Exmark, official mowers of the backyard life. Visit your local dealer or explore the Exmark Laser Z online for special finance offers, available now.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod. Tonight's scoreboard is presented by Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you. Here are some scores from around the state at the half. It is Raceland 17, Pikeville 3. That's in the other 1A semifinal. The winner of that game will face the winner of our game with KCD up 31-7, Kentucky Country Day over Campbellsville at the half. In 2A semifinals, Belfry is up 15-7 at Lexington Christian in the second quarter. Also in Class 2A semifinal, it's Beechwood 13 and Owensboro Catholic 10 late in the first. In Class 3A action, it is 17-6. Murray is at Lloyd Memorial, and Murray High School up on Lloyd Memorial 17-6 in the third quarter. Also in State 3A semifinal, it is Christian Academy of Louisville at the half, leading Bell County 35-6. In 4A, Paducah Tillman and Franklin County tied at 7 at halftime, or late in the second quarter, sorry. Also in 4A, the semifinal, it is Boyle County 21, Corbin 14 at Boyle County late in the second quarter. In 5A, at Owensboro, Owensboro just putting it on Woodford County, up 42-0 end of the third, or late in the third quarter. In 5A, Pulaski County up 10-0 over Atherton with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. In 6A, earlier today, Trinity 50, St. Xavier 7. Trinity heads to the 6A state championship game. Meanwhile, Ryle leads South Warren 14-13 in the third quarter. The winner of that game will face Trinity. There you go. That is tonight's scoreboard presented by Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you. More to come. Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
Ace Hardware is more than a store, a proud community partner. They're the place for answers to your home repair or improvement questions. Mention this ad and receive a refilled propane tank for $19.99. Visit the helpful Miller's Ace folks at any of their 4 Louisville locations: Preston Highway and Gilmore Lane, St. Matthews, Taylor Boulevard, or the West End. And remember to download the Ace Hardware app for rewards when you shop.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something in school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do with it.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm.
After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to Monahan Field at Kentucky Country Day School. The Bearcats up 31-7 over the visiting Campbellsville Eagles. Now for a look at tonight's first half scoring from German American Bank, strengthening community since 1910. At 5:58 of the first, KCD got on the board with a 41-yard field goal from Philippe Popa. That'll take a 3-0 lead. Just about 3.5 minutes later, KCD gets a 1-yard TD run from Parker Rudolph, and Mizuguchi got the extra point there, 10-0 KCD. With 3 seconds left in the first quarter, Campbellsville scored on a 2-yard TD run from quarterback Case Eastridge. I think it was actually a 3-yard TD run, and the extra point good. 10-7 was the lead for KCD at the time, but less than a minute into the second quarter, 11:23, it was KCD's Parker Rudolph once again, this time on a 42-yard touchdown scamper right up the middle. He blasted through, and Mizuguchi's kick made it 17-7 Kentucky Country Day. With 56 seconds left in the first half, it was a 33-yard touchdown run from Tyler Wilson. He took it around the edge, made a couple of guys miss, and danced into the end zone to get with the Mizuguchi kick. It turns into a 24-7 lead. Well, KCD gets an interception on the ensuing possession with 19 seconds left, and they take the first play. They pitch it. It's going to be a pitch right. No, they pitch it back left. It's going to be a reverse. No, they pitch it back to the quarterback who finds Lawless. It was Caden Long to Lawless for a 27-yard touchdown pass. Mizuguchi's kick makes it 31-7. And that is your look tonight at tonight's first half scoring from German American Bank. Strengthening community since 1910. And alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, you know how good this Campbellsville offense is. You know how good Eastridge at quarterback and all the weapons he has. What do they have to do to get back into this contest?
Eastridge has to just find some open guys right now. You know, he's led this team in rushing. He's leading them in passing right there. You know, these guys are averaging over 39 points a game. So they just need to find find one thing to click here. You know, just one or two things to click. The run by Calhoun was really nice right there. You know, the big running back guy,
Shaden Calhoun.
Calhoun is nice run there by him, and a couple runs there, gained some yardage. But other than that, they just really hadn't been too successful in any other avenue tonight. So maybe just kind of keep running Calhoun till something breaks.
Something pops.
Yes,
and that's what they haven't had. And when they had a big pop, they get down to the, they had that 44-yard run from Calhoun from the 31 yard. They had down to the 25, and then from the 25 they had another run down inside the Bearcats 5. They fumbled the ball.
Calhoun fumbled
and it looked
that ball,
like
yeah.
KCD grabbed it. Now I think that was Noyola who fumbled on that one, and but they get down inside the 5. They fumble, but they get it back. They don't give it up, and Eastridge punches it in from the 3 for that touchdown for their only score of the night. And that was it. It was a big run, finishing.
It's going to be very interesting to see how they come out here the second half in this first series right here, getting the ball.
Do you feel like they were patient enough? I mean, they've had the quarterback, Eastridge, averages 9 yards a carry. The running back, 9.3 yards. Another running back, 9.9 yards, or 10.1. Yeah,
but when you're prolific. When you're in this part of the year, going against these stout defenses, and not to say that Campbellsville doesn't have a stout defense because KCD's running, but KCD's defense against Campbellsville, it's just it's hard. It's hard out here. The games like this, there's very few teams that win big right now, and the reason KCD I think is winning big is because of the momentum and some turnovers and some penalties and just some uncharacteristic things that just happen here, with, like I said, the fumbles and the snaps over the heads and just giving KCD great field position.
The stands here at a small independent school like KCD, and there's Popa's kickoff. It goes left and out of bounds. It will be a penalty. Come out to the 30.
Not a great start.
35.
Not a great start.
And that will give Campbellsville good field position. That's one of those plays where you wish you had it back. But these stands may seat 1,000 people. But there are at least 2,500 here all around the track, all around, bordering the track that goes around this field. It is something.
It's
first
packed.
And 10 at the 35 for the Campbellsville Eagles here starting the second half. They are down 24. 3 scores and 3 two-point conversions. And that was
number 32.
Shaden Calhoun, he ran that sweep, but there wasn't anything there.
Yeah, just hands off Big Calhoun right there, and Case Finney right there on the stop. Calhoun just trying to bust off right tackle right there, but to no avail. Number 37, Feeney, just making a great play right there.
2nd and 9 for the Eagles. Eastridge hands off Calhoun again. He's got the right edge. He cannot break it. And Joey, it's a testament to this KCD defense. They are not giving up. The blockers are out there, but they're getting through them.
Yeah, there's just nothing out there. It's those linebackers. The front 3 are just holding the linemen up right there, and then those linebackers just scraping out and just getting to the ball right there. Just really good job there by them. Really, really good job.
3rd and a long 6 for Campbellsville. Eastridge, he had no choice but to toss it, and you got to go for it. They don't look natural there.
Well, it didn't look natural. You had your big tight end going in motion right there. Watch him go in motion, and then watch Eastridge just stops and gets pressure and just kind of throws it, and his big tight end wasn't even looking. Wasn't looking at all, and just overthrows it, and you've got to punt this one early. You don't panic yet, but it's getting late. It's getting late.
It is.
And with 10:47 in the quarter, you say it's getting late. And people are like, it's getting late. It's kind of getting late unless you get something. You got to get something on the board.
Booming kick from the 38, nice and high, but there's Wilson. He corrals it for about a 6-yard return.
Eli Spurling.
It was about a 28-yard punt and a 6-yard return. So good job.
Just Spurling right there, just handling the ball, and Spurling with a nice tackle. And that's all you want to do. You want to handle the football, get some positive yards, and after you get some positive yards right there, just give your team an opportunity. Give your team a chance.
5-yard return for the Bearcats, and now you want to take a look at don't snap the ball until that official, that back judge, is waving his arm.
Well, not until after you get
after the first play. Yeah.
Get the clock running. And
there you go. And there it is, around left edge. That's Deion Davidson, and he loses the ball.
Are they saying a fumble, or are they going to say he was down?
He was down.
They're going to say he's down. It looks like the referees are going to say
it's Campbellsville ball.
They're going to give Campbellsville the ball.
Wow.
So that's 2 plays right there. Watch this play right here. It's Deion Davidson gets it. He goes left right there, spots, and you thought they were going to stop it right there, but they didn't. And so he's fighting for extra yards. You thought they would have stopped it, and they didn't. So that's 2 plays now. You've got the Popa kickoff, which gives the team the ball at the 35. They don't make anything of it. But now they give the football up here. And so here's an opportunity for Eastridge.
Turnover is a big deal, but Eastridge and company, this offense needs to capitalize. They've got 4 wide, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Eastridge straight drop. He can't see anything. Now he looks downfield. He winks it. He finds his big target. That is 22, the 6'3", Christian Hart. Way downfield, the tight end inside the 10.
A lot of time right here. Watch, he drops
10.
back, looks, 3-man pressure, nothing coming, looks right, throws it up. The big tight end just catches over the middle right there. You got to get a little more pressure on the quarterback.
Look, that's not easy to do, but that was easy to do.
Yes.
Okay, that's not an easy play. You're not going to get one of those every time, but that could be the trigger here to start this Campbellsville offense. KCD looking at a 1st and 10 from the 12, and it goes out wide.
Pass complete to number 14.
Yeah, quick screen right there to Smith right there. Smith with a nice catch, but then he tries to get a yard or 2 right there and 5 yards.
Yeah.
And that's what they wanted to do at the beginning of the game when they first started the game out when Nola just fumbled the ball. So
they're at about the 11-yard line. They had 1st and 10 from the 15.
Yeah,
they're at about the 11. 2nd and 6 is the call. Eastridge fakes it, takes it himself, right side. He gets bumped. He bangs off of that one, and he bowls his way down inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line. 1st and goal for Campbellsville. Eastridge with a tough run there.
And that's just what they want right here. Watch this. Fakes it, keeps it, bounces off one, boom, right there. Spins, gets down. 1st down and goal right there. That's just what Campbellsville needs right there.
1st and goal at the 3. Maybe that's what he needed, to feel that contact, get that contact.
Get going,
Get something moving there.
They can score here. Look out, KCD.
And there was a little movement in the backfield, no call, and that ball carrier was
carried by Calhoun.
Shaden Calhoun, just shy of the goal line.
Yeah, nice big strong run right there as they give it to Calhoun.
2-yard run. It's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Calhoun just went in there behind 2 of them right there. A little wishbone action right there. Just give it to Calhoun. He's on the left side. Give it to him. He goes right. Goes inside the 2-yard line. Quarterback sneak.
And he's blown backwards.
And they're going to throw a flag. And are they throwing a fumble? What do they call it? Fumble? They're going to give it.
Fumble-Ruski? What happened here?
They threw a flag.
Hold on. The flag?
The flag may have called illegal procedure and not counted the play. We'll see what happens. Here it goes right here.
It is Bearcat
Watch
ball.
this right here. He gets it. Gets knocked back. As he gets knocked back, he's wrapped up. The ball's loose. KCD gets the ball. Huge play right there.
KCD defense,
and
the center of that defense.
And they threw a flag, so was there no call on the flag now? So I guess they're not calling the flag now. They threw a flag.
Ball's on the 2-yard line, KCD ball.
Flag with
KCD at the 3.
1st and 10, Bearcats.
KCD from their own 2.
This Parker Rudolph time right here. They're probably going to
gut.
Yeah, get Parker out of there. Get him out of there.
There's the fake of the motion, and the gut run gains about a yard. Parker Rudolph gets out to the 3.
And that's all you want right there. Just get a couple yards out of here, get the clock going, try to punt it, if not, or just get it out to the 20, 25, 30-yard line. Even if you do have to punt it, just want to keep that clock rolling.
If you just get it out to the 10, give Popa an opportunity not to kick from his goal post, but, near his goal line.
So KCD
under
trying
8
to use
minutes
up,
to go in the 3rd quarter, yeah.
Yeah, KCD trying to use up all the time they can right here. Just watch that back judge right there, Skyland Gilbert. Hasn't raised that hand. There he goes. Raise it under 10 seconds. There you go. Give it to Rudolph, and Rudolph gets
he's
shut down.
met at the line. Yeah, 3rd and 10 or 9 it will be. And that's not an easy thing to do for a quarterback to handle all that pressure and look for the clock. But they're up 31-7, as we mentioned, under 7.5 minutes. 2 weeks ago at the Male Manual game, we saw former Male head coach Chris Wolf. Congratulations, Chris. He is leaving Male football, but after 16 incredible seasons, he shortened that game tremendously. He took out the whole first half.
Caden Long's a 3-year starter, so he's been here. He's done this.
Caden Long knows.
He's
And
done this.
they get another run up the middle that will gain.
And Long keeps it that time. And, so they get the clock running. Get that. Just gave him a little bit of room to punt it out of there. And, if they can just get this off right here and then give the defense an opportunity to get back on the ball and try to stop.
And this is where
Campbellsville again.
You're not 14 yards back. You're 13 yards back, barely, and your heels are on the thing. It's those bigs in front of Popa cannot move back. If they move back, there's an opportunity for them to kick that ball right into one of their backsides. So the snap.
Very important. There it is.
Popa one step. Flag on the play. They're going to stop the play. So it is a motion penalty or procedure penalty on the offense.
Against the Bearcats.
And you can go back, half a yard? Half a yard? That may make a difference. Hopefully not.
Well, they'll go to the 1. Yeah, 1.5 now. And the Bearcats in a perilous situation here. Popa has to be extra careful. Can't take a step back. And those bigs have got to move forward just a little. He takes one step and he pooches it. It hits at the 15, the 25, and rolls to a stop at the 29.
Ball will be spotted on the Bearcat 30-yard line.
That's a great one-step kick
out to
right there.
The 30-yard line.
You don't see many punters do that, but when they have the opportunity and they have to do that, that's what they do. That one-step kick. Guys back in their own end zone. It's just really good right there.
Flag on the play. They're telling the down marker to stay there. So one of the officials, that sideline official.
It's on KCD.
Adam Elkins.
Against the Bearcats.
So they're just going to.
I don't know what's going to happen.
It's going to be Campbellsville ball.
How is there an illegal touch?
It's going to be
Campbellsville ball at the 30.
At the 29.
Or the 29. So Eastridge will be under center.
And I guess no flag. Just going to wave it off.
That was Derek Wright, the umpire, making the call, but Eastridge fakes left. He's got a hole. Runs right. Runs back left. He's got 10. He's 15. 20. Inside the 10. 5. And a great 25-yard run by Eastridge. Now inside the 5.
And watch
I don't
this
think he
play
wants
right
to make
here.
any more.
No, he fakes the toss that way, goes that way, and watch the defense back. Number 1 comes up, and he just takes a bad angle right there. The quarterback runs right by him right there. And when you take bad angles on a guy like that, then he's just going to run right by you.
Eastridge with a 25-yard run down to the 4.
And he gets out of bounds.
And that stops the clock. So Eastridge, they're getting a late substitution. He gets the play call, relays it to his teammates, and here we go. We've seen this before. Can they punch it in?
They've had opportunity last time. Took it all the way down, then fumbled
Eastridge in the pistol. He has Calhoun to his left. He fakes left, stunner steps again, and he walks in across the goal line. Touchdown, Eastridge, and
so Eastridge is just going to do it himself. That's what it looks like. He's like, I'm going to take it upon myself. I'm just going to keep the ball. I'm going to fake it here. I'm going to fake it there. I'm going to run it. And it seems like that is working thus far, other than the fumble that he had.
Yeah.
It seems like that is going to be the positive, or that's going to be the way they're going to go this second half.
Eastridge with the 4-yard run. They're going to go for 2 because they're down 24. If they get 3 scores and 3 twos, that is something. Takes a lot to do and a lot to go right for that to happen. KCD up 31-13. Eastridge takes the snap, rolls right, cannot get it around the edge. Denied by the KCD defense.
Deion Davison on a nice tackle right there.
It is 31-13, 5:55 to go, third quarter. Louisville Football Live rolls along on Glycod after this.
To ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back, Louisville Football Friday on Glycod. If you're interested in a corporate partnership with Glycod on our high school athletics platform, or if you have a programming idea, drop us a note at info@glycod.com. info@glycod.com. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Joey, now do we go for that onside kick? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Ben Kruzbikic can onside kick it here, so you got to be aware of it. You just got to be aware of number 10 trying to do that right here, trying to onside kick. We'll see what happens here.
Decides he's going to roll it along the ground, but KCD, nice job picking that one up and retrieving that one. Held on and get down. There you go. You got your whole coaching staff yelling, get down.
Well,
Lawless.
The world of a freshman. Freshman, he lets the ball hit his leg on a punt, then he catches a flea flicker, then he gets one here, and then he gets it here. It's like, go down, son, go down. So the world of a freshman.
33-yard line, KCD, 1st and 10.
It's like, DJ, go down. Go down, DJ, go down. But the world of a freshman, that's the life of a ninth grader, getting varsity time.
It's an opportunity, and big opportunity for KCD. And there's the fumble, and it goes right back to Campbellsville.
Campbellsville has it. Number 62, Kiki Miller with the ball. He fakes it to the fullback.
Miller had been a disruptive force all night long, and
watch, he just lost it right here. Watch this. He fakes it.
It hit his
right
running
there and
back.
just licks it.
It hit the running back.
Just lose the ball off his arm, and momentum's just switched around. So everything's thus far that what happened in the first half. So next thing you know, now the Eagles have the football again, and they're in Bearcat territory with 5:43 here. And this clock can't run fast enough for the Bearcat fans.
No, it cannot. But for these Campbellsville Eagles,
and we're going to see
another touchdown just puts pressure.
Yeah.
More points puts more pressure. Eastridge under center.
Is he going to do it all himself?
No, he's going to pitch it right. And they're going to get 4 yards on first down. And this is what we thought we'd get more of. Noyola around right end, or Noyola around left end, out in space.
Yeah. Noyola right side, Noyola left side, Calhoun right side, Calhoun left side.
I don't know where that line, where the down marker is, but it's that was a 4-yard run.
Well, they said it was a 2-yard.
Well, maybe it's a 3-yard run. I don't know. It's
2-yard run.
I don't know how.
It says 2nd and 8. It's a 2-yard run.
Yeah. Well,
we just got to go by what they say.
It's the ball's on the 36, and that pass batted down by the KCD defense. And they'll go 3rd and long.
Yeah, big number 56 knocked that down right there. And that's Drake Jones right there at 5'9", 260, the senior. Knocks that ball down with opportunity. As you see right here, the quarterback fakes it, dumps down, and Jones just knocks it straight down. Give the Bearcats big 3rd down play here. This is one of the keys to the game here for the Bearcats to get off the field on 3rd down. We could be in 4-down territory, though.
They've got 5 wide, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Eastridge looking. He goes right. He finds his man short of the first down by 3 yards.
And are they going to say he made the catch? No, he did not.
Incomplete.
Incomplete right there.
Pass. So it'll be 4th and long 7 here.
Yeah, it's big number 22. They're throwing it out there to the big tight end right there, and you just can't hold on to it. And it's going to be 4th down. Huge play. Marcus down. 4:56 here in the 3rd quarter. 4th down. Huge play. Either
Stop
side.
him here. You have more opportunity to think about, hey, let's hold on to the ball and do our thing. Christian Hart has been a big target. This one, do you go to the end zone?
Got to watch the quarterback on this one. I think he may do it himself.
And that is Eastridge. He's getting
he has no room. Fumble,
and there's a ball down. There's going to be a face mask on KCD. That's probably going to. Or no. That's not a. That was his marker.
That
was his beanbag. Yeah, it was not his flag. Sorry. Excellent defense.
And that's one of those plays. That's one of those plays right here. You see, drops back, doesn't have any time, lose the ball, doesn't matter. It's 4th down, so it's going to be KCD ball, irregardless, right there.
Just tremendous pressure by that KCD front four. And now they have a 1st and 10. One fumble begets another, and KCD gets the ball now at the 41 when they were at their own 33. They're now at their 41 now to start this drive.
Huge momentum swing right there. You thought it would be a little more Eastridge getting the ball here, doing his thing, and they went away from him. And since they went away from him,
it's just been control of that passing attack and now control of that line of scrimmage by the Campbellsville Eagles as Rudolph gains about a yard.
Yeah, big Jillian Smith right there, 6 foot 260 sophomore on the stop right there. Just a little fullback wedge right there, and just give it to him. Just try to keep that clock running, and hopefully he can break one off here. He can beat that tackle across the line, bust outside, and maybe gain 8 or 9 yards there.
He only got one. 2nd and 9 for the Bearcats. Official looking at his play clock. He has his hand raised. They go again. Right up the middle to Rudolph for 2 more. It'll be 3rd and about 7.
And so Rudolph just gets it again. Just run Rudolph up the middle. That's what he does. He gets tough yardage right there. Runs it up there. Going to make it 3rd and long here. The clock running, under 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Tackle by number 61, Max.
Clock running, 3:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Plenty of time.
KCD Bearcats kind of methodically taking their time, looking at their wrists. Here we go, under 10 seconds on the play clock.
And Long takes a snap. They go dive again, and there's another. There's a little bit of extra activity going around the line of scrimmage.
KCD fans not very happy.
Smith with the tackle.
Big number 62 there with the little extracurricular right there. They didn't call it, but
2 teams just going at it, competing. 4th and 5. They're going to punt. They'll send Popa out to punt. KCD one trip to the single A championship game in 2020, the COVID year, in the 2021 school year.
That's the only year that this coach has had a losing season since 2014 for Campbellsville. So a battle of wills here.
They're going to punt, or the Bearcats, back to Popa, and his kick is off. It is fair catch at the 24, 23, 24-yard line.
Yeah,
so that'll be a 28-yard punt, 27-yard punt for the Bearcats.
Nice job by Colvin handling that ball right there. Kind of slid up under it, raised that hand there. He kind of did it a little late, but good coverage there by DJ Lawless right there. And so gets Colvin to fair catch that. So here we go.
As we mentioned, it was a 37-7 loss to Paintsville in the championship game. Neither team has been back. Campbellsville has never been to a title tilt. Eastridge rolls right. He has a guy downfield, but he can't find him, and he goes to toss it to Colvin, and Colvin can't make it happen. You see, they keep sending the big man deep downfield.
Yeah, they do, and Rocco Huppin with just good coverage. Good pursuit on the quarterback right there. The quarterback rolls right. Eastridge just looking as he rolls right. The number 2, Rocco Huppin, just comes up and forces him to throw it, and he just throws it out of bounds.
2nd and 10 from the 24.
Good defensive pressure there by KCD.
Looking for some traction.
Yes, they're looking to try and find something. They're just looking for something. Just out there reaching, grasping. What can we find here?
Three wide right to the wide side of the field. They look quick out to the right. They just can't get it. They find Hart. Hart gets about 5, and it'll be 3rd.
And Hart's just a beast out there. Just a big man catching that ball right there.
He's always falling forward.
Yeah, you see 3 or 4 bodies hitting him right there.
3rd and 4.
Yeah, probably would have been 3rd and 6, but his big self just carries him for 2 more yards to make it 3rd and 4 in there. So big play here for both teams. Campbellsville trying to keep the drive alive. KCD trying to force a punt.
They can't hear you.
There's quarterback Eastridge up the middle.
Runs that first down, gets across the 35 to the 38-yard line. First down.
Very positive play right there. Very positive play. So you say, why don't they do that more often?
It almost seems as like they're used to hitting home runs.
And here we go right here. Just gets it, waits, hesitates, gets past the yards, gets the yards for the first down. And like you said, they're almost used to
hitting a lot of home runs, and they got to get them singles and doubles.
Yeah. You know, sometimes in this level of football, when you're that dominant, you're used to the big play, and then when you have to play small ball, they're not used to playing small ball.
KCD dropping off these receivers, 4 wide, 2 to each side. Eastridge down the right side. He has his man.
Oh,
but
great
there
defensive
was
coverage.
the great defensive coverage.
Woo!
That was
Cantley. Watch Cantley on this play.
The free safety reads it so well.
That's a big-time play right there. The quarterback has his man, throws it right over the top. As we talk about big plays, looking for the big play, and Cantley just comes
right there, down
right
the
there,
seam.
knocks it down.
The big man, Hart, was there, but Cantley was also there.
And as you said, big plays, maybe that's what they're used to, a big play like that, and Cantley just stops it, said, no, sir, not right now.
Minute 8 to play, third quarter. Eastridge looking, slips a little, but he gains his feet, rolls right, looks downfield, right sideline, and he finds Colvin, and he's inbounds for the catch inside the KCD 40 at the 39-yard line.
Nice job right there, and as KCD right there, they blitz the linebacker right there, Bowen Johnson. Johnson goes inside. Quarterback goes outside right there. As he goes outside, you see him. He rolls to the right, just throws a dart to his receiver. Great catch by Colvin right there. Good coverage there by Pierce Braun, but still great, even a better catch right there. They move the chains.
Great passing catch. 1 minute to play, third quarter. Down 31-13, these Campbellsville Eagles, and Eastridge go right up the middle on that quarterback draw. He gains 5, maybe a little more.
And as you know, the kids, boys will be boys right there. You know, the guys are just playing hard right there. And he's holding on, and Eastridge is saying, "Get off me," and 61 saying, "Get off me." But you know,
I got you. Yeah, but get off me.
Eastridge just goes up the middle right there, and they just do that gain of 5, and then just hold on to each other. And you know, I'm glad the referees are just letting them play right there, and there's nothing too crazy right there.
Second and 5. Clock rolling.
Yeah, good job by both teams. Clock rolling. You're right there. But you see Eastridge just gaining yardage on that. And you figure if they had done that maybe more in the first half.
A little more often. Yeah, Case Eastridge can run the ball. He runs it well. Averages on the season about 9 yards a carry, and there he's sacked.
Woo!
A long developing play.
The leading tackler right there for KCD, Bowen Johnson.
Yeah.
Bowen Johnson with over 100 tackles. Bowen Johnson with over 4 tackles for loss. Bowen Johnson. Way to end the quarter for the KCD Bearcats.
And at the end of 3,
watch
it's
this play right here.
31-13.
Just awesome play right there.
KCD leading Campbellsville, the KHSAA Class Single A state semifinal. A chance to go to the big one, to get to Lexington and Kroger Field for a state championship. 12 minutes to go. We'll return. Fourth quarter action as we roll along on Glycod.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more durability, versatility, and #1 rated reliability built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut. And the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and Louisville.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State.
Welcome back to the Monahan Field, erupting in between quarters. KCD forces an 8-yard sack on Eastridge. Now it's 3rd and 14. Eastridge looking. Here comes the blind side, and he can't complete that one.
Nothing there. What a delayed, great blitz there by number 42, Trip Swisher right there.
Trip Swisher read the play so well.
Comes up and just on a late, delayed blitz right there, just brings the pressure.
He's not going to come my way. He's rolling right.
He's coming, and you see Swisher come up, create the pressure right there. Swisher doing that. And as you can see, Matt Jones trying to make Rome, Georgia, his hometown, trying to make the people proud. He told me they're all watching from down there in Rome, Georgia. So they're all in Glycon tonight. Rome? I don't know anybody from Rome, Georgia.
I do know someone from Rome, Georgia.
But Coach Jones said he's trying to make them all proud tonight. He said they're all going to be watching. So Coach,
4th and 14, the play of the game. 4. Oh, and they're going to call a timeout.
On the field called by the Eagles.
And you got to call a timeout on that play right there.
We'll take a break and return with this fourth down play. Stay with us. More to come on Glycod.
You want the right agents for your real estate? Choose the Van Treese team with Semifinal Realtors, Louisville's oldest and largest real estate firm. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura have put their diverse and combined expertise to work in helping you buy or sell your house. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463 or visit them online at vantreeseteam.seminan.com. Seminan Realtors, always one step ahead. You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back, Louisville Football Friday on Glycod. Want to thank Pinnacle Financial Partners for their support of KCD Athletics and Glycod. Pinnacle Financial Partners.
Well,
this fourth quarter is, they've got an opportunity here.
My bad.
Case Eastridge needs to come up with a play here on 4th and 14.
Eastridge needs to come up with something. Coach Dale Estes needs to come up with a big play here for his team as he called timeout.
Eastridge looking. He's set. He scrambles. He's sacked at the 49. And the crowd erupts here.
The crowd
at KCD.
Goes crazy. The leading tackler, Bowen Johnson. That's another tackle for loss right there. Watch this. He's got time. He's looking. Bowen Johnson. Came in the game with over 100 tackles. Great coverage by the defensive backfield of KCD, and Bowen Johnson does the rest. Gets a sack right there.
I'm sure you've heard this before, but I'm not sure you know whom. It was Bill Walsh who said always, from his early days, from way back in the Cincinnati days, assistant coaching, Bill Walsh, a pass rush late in the game is the most important factor in winning a football game, any level. And right there, late in the game, pass rush, you get the result that you need, the turnover on downs, and now you get Deion Davidson, and Deion around the left end for 11 yards and a first down.
Great run there by Deion Davidson. Everything great there except for one little thing. I'm bringing in my coaching hat. Carry the ball in your left arm.
Yeah,
don't put it in the inside arm. It could easily, but watch this. They pitch to Davidson. Davidson gets it. Just put it in your outside arm. But other than that, doing a great job. He even stays in bounds on that to keep the clock running.
And the clock is
timeout for a player injury.
Official timeout. Davidson goes down, and he's going to get looked at. And we'll take a break. I don't know how long that will take, so we'll take a break here. When we return, KCD 1st and 10 from the Campbellsville 39. Stay with us on Glycod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to the Mon. As alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Joey discussing the cramping up on a frozen night, and that's Deion Davidson getting looked at on the sideline.
Hydration Club, Deion. Go ahead and start Wednesday night, son.
Yeah.
Start Wednesday. Drink all that water Wednesday night. Drink all day Thursday. Thursday morning, Thursday evening. And then drinks a bunch more on Friday. Drink more on Friday. You'll be ready. But no, Deion's done a great job. Mr. Diversity, he catches punts, he runs the ball, plays defense. Deion does a little bit of everything for this team.
Don't know who this left edge receiver is. I can't see his number for the Bearcats, but man, he was perilously close to the.
That's Miller Bates, number 10.
Yeah, he was lined up offside on the first play, then he moved back and adjusted. And now he sees the same thing.
He looks at the official, and the official gives him thumbs up. He can't be wrong. Can't be wrong. When you look at that official as a wide out, and the official gives you thumbs up, then you're good.
Caden Long under center.
You point to him and say, "I'm on the line." The referee says, "You're okay."
31 first half points for the KCD Bearcats, including 14 in the last 56 seconds. Actually,
and they're waiting for Skylar Gilbert, and they give it off to his fumble.
There it's down. It's on the ground, and Campbellsville picks it up.
Right there, just hand off. The handoff didn't look like it was clean to give it to Parker Rudolph right there. And as you watch right there, Rudolph loses it. And big number 32 gets that for them.
That's Calhoun.
And that's going to be Calhoun is doing a little bit of everything for his team. Do a little running, recovering fumbles. And
I would like to see one player get it 2 times in a row. I think they need to figure that. And Calhoun might be the guy. You get a spark, he recovers the fumble. See what Campbellsville can do.
Well, you're down, though, 31-13. You can only run it so much. You gain 8, gain 7, but the clock's still running on you. And looks like they come with the blitz. Here it comes.
4 wide. They go right up the middle with that quarterback draw. Eastridge is thrown forward by the diminutive one.
Yeah.
Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco Huppin right there. They blitz both A-gaps right there and just –
Rocco met him in the line of scrimmage. Yeah. He spun him down 3 yards forward, but he had to.
Yeah, the guards and tackles have to make a decision. You got big number 51 out there, number 53 out there for Campbellsville. He can't really move right there. That's Austin Sloan. So you made an official's timeout to get him out of the game. But as I was saying, your linebackers are going through the A-gaps right there. Those guards, they have to make a decision. They have to come down or step out. They step out. Those linebackers are open. And as you saw, Rocco Huffman was open to make a huge play right there. Slammed him forward 2 yards. But
2nd and 7 for the Eagles offense. Clock rolling now. They get it out quickly, out to the left side, down the left sideline. That was Noyola. Gabe Noyola with a big first down gain.
Yeah, Noyola right there, just a quick screen. Watch him get it, throw it out there to him. Basically a quick hand. It's like a long handoff, and he gets up there. Bowen Johnson, leading tackle for KCD, just gets up there and just makes another tackle, just adds on to his totals.
Campbellsville at the KCD 42-yard line. 10:20 to play. Eastridge, 3 to the short side of the field to his left. He goes that way. Tunnel screen, and look at the defensive end. Just close it out down there.
You see that right there? That's
number 61, Chris Mandy.
Big number 61, Chris Mandy, team captain. Number 61, Chris Mandy, senior, just comes in from his defensive end spot and just explodes right there. That's nice play right there.
61 and 51, the 2 team defensive captains. All this whole second half. 2nd and 8.
Play after play after play.
For Campbellsville.
And will they go to number 22 out wide out here?
Eagles looking downfield as Eastridge. He throws it short, almost picked off as he threw it behind Shaden Calhoun.
Eastridge just rolls right here, throws it behind Calhoun right there. And it's been that way all night. It's like their timing's just been off just a little bit. And that makes a difference right there. Big 3rd down play here for Campbellsville. Try to keep the sticks. Try to keep it moving. Try to pass the sticks, get a first down. This KCD defense has just been on fire here the second half, making play after play, the essential plays.
3rd and 8 for Campbellsville. Eastridge in the pistol. He throws it back to the left. It's going to be a double pass. That goes downfield. It's going to be picked off.
Number 3.
Inbounds?
Is he catched by number 3? Wow.
It is.
Jack Wagner.
And that was
a double pass right here. Throws it there and just throws it in between 2 guys. He throws it not deep enough for number 22, but not deep enough for the short guy, not long enough for the deep guy. And Jack Wagner's right in between. it's not 10, not 20, but he's at 15 if you want to count in between. And Jack Wagner's in the right spot.
Have been the key tonight.
CIX, no SIX, no INT. Interception, baby.
And that's basically the fourth turnover, or fifth you want to call it, for Campbellsville, with turning it over on downs as well. And KCD with 2 fumbles recovered by Campbellsville. This one goes up the middle, 1 yard.
And they're just giving to Rudolph there, and Rudolph just earning the tough yards right there. That's what Rudolph's in there for. He gets the tough yards right there. He's their leading ball carrier for them right there.
He's earning the clock yards.
Yes,
Joey.
he is.
It's running the clock.
Well, that's what he's doing. He's averaged over 7 yards a carry, averaged about 94 yards a game, and Rudolph just doing what he needs to do. And like I said, they're just waiting on that back official. Just waiting on him to raise his hand. And as soon as he raises his hand, there's 10 seconds left. Then they call their play. Deion Davison coming in for Wilson.
Close.
No, I'm sorry. He's coming in for number 32, not Tyler Wilson. That is Nick Doster.
Yep. And here is the call.
Oh, legal motion.
Penalty.
Yeah, legal motion right there.
Another scrum in the middle of the field for it.
I think the offense moved right there. He threw the flag there, but
no, that was the I think that was the beanbag.
Well, yes, the beanbag. It looks like he throws the flag. I swear it looks like he throws the flag, and he throws the beanbag.
That one all situated, and it's
sorry that
8 3/4 minutes to play.
Yeah, he looks like he throws that out.
There is a timeout for KCD, so we'll take a break as well. Stay with us. Louisville football.
Not just blinds. Blinds Direct, not just blinds.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by the Van Treese team with Semin Realtors, always one step ahead, and Blinds Direct, your window decoration specialists.
Louisville Football Friday on Glycod here in the KHSAA State Single A Semifinal. It is 31-13. KCD up on Campbellsville, and alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. And Joey, games can go a lot of ways. And this one was sloppy early, and teams taking advantage of the mistakes throughout this contest, with KCD really doing a great job of capitalizing on their turnover, on the Campbellsville turnovers.
That is how they've got the lead here. They capitalize on their turnovers, capitalize on the mistakes of Campbellsville, and now
they go out wide quickly, and there's Wilson. He bobbled it, picked it up, gets it to the 20,
and he gets out of bounds. That's not helpful for KCD. He goes there a little lateral there to Wilson, real quick play, but Wilson gets out of bounds, no gain, and he stops the clock. If anything, you make those plays right there, you still want to stay in bounds and keep that clock running.
Back to receive for the Eagles, number 5, Colvin. Number 6,
you see
Colvin and Viola back for.
We'll see what Popa can do here.
Line of scrimmage is the 20. Popa receives it. Puts it up in the air, near midfield, and there's another fumble, and KCD picks
recovered
it up.
by Parker Rudolph.
Recovered by the Bearcats, number 5.
Parker Rudolph
by
right
number 5, recovered by number 5. You got Les Colvin right there, can't handle the ball right there. Watch this.
6 turnovers.
Colvin just misses the ball right there, mishandles it, and then Johnny on the spot is the other number 5 who plays special teams, Parker Rudolph, the fullback.
29-yard punt, and the fumble gives the ball to KCD at their own 47. The official is.
He picks his flag up, and what is he calling?
But what's the call here? It's a block in the back, and now they get another penalty.
Unsportsmanlike, got unsportsmanlike there. One of those players must have said something, because the way the official looked, it had to be big number 62. He's coming out of the game. The referee just threw it up in the air with impunity.
Impunity, yeah.
Impunity, yeah. Just
like, boom.
Boom. I was like,
you're not doing this. So from the 46, let's see what the first penalty was. If it was a block in the back, that gets tacked on, and the unsportsmanlike gets tacked on too because it's dead ball. Personal foul
against the Eagles is declined. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Eagles will be assessed after the fumble recovery.
So 15 more yards, and KCD will have the ball at the Campbellsville 41 when we return to action.
Not quite sure when it happened. I did see the one where the referee threw it against the official threw it against the player that went out of the game. And
for
so
unsporting behavior, yeah.
So that they declined.
So there's the ball at the 41.
Look. The ball will be fighting on the Eagles' 38-yard line. First and 10. Bearcats.
So here's your chance
down to the 38.
Here's your chance to run the clock. Just kind of let that clock run some running plays, keep the ball in bounds. Clock is on your side.
8:29 to play. Lots of twists and turns with these turnovers tonight. That dive, Parker Rudolph.
There's number 53 right there. A nice tackle on Rudolph.
And it's one thing to, you just look at the emotions from both sides, and you know how tough this has been for Campbellsville,
yes,
to deal with 6 turnovers on the night, and the turnover on downs as well. You're just
hard to overcome. Turnovers are just hard to overcome, and especially the turnovers. They put the ball at the 1 yard line for KCD. They put the ball on the KCD side of the field, and KCD hasn't had very far to go. And then when KCD did make a play, you have Parker Rudolph going for 42 yards. You have Tyler Wilson for 33 yards. Just play after play after play.
Carried by Cade Long.
Cade Long.
Flag on the
There's
play.
a flag.
On that? I think so. Who got the carry?
We got
an illegal shift on the offense. And I've seen that earlier. It's that reverse shift. He comes in motion, stops, goes the other way. It's great eye candy, but there was a little bit of a mistimed
of a hesitation.
And there was I think the other running back. So it's declined. It's 3rd and 10 for the Bearcats.
Yeah, they want to try to get them 4 downs and out. They don't want to give them an extra down here. So the clock stops on that. So I think the clock will start as soon as they snap the ball.
Yes.
There we go. Run it.
And you got Skyland Gilbert, the back judge, doesn't have a hand up yet, and the clock is running now. So I guess
KCD, everybody's
10
changing
seconds.
sides of the field, and
here we go.
Everyone's looking at their wristbands.
5, 4,
and
3.
here is the high snap, and they throw it right into the defensive end's hands. That's Hart, Christian Hart.
And there's just no chance on that play right there. They tried to fool him a little bit. Hart, being 6'3", I think it hit him in between
the 2 and the 2.
At the bottom of the 2 and the 2. He's so big. He jumps up. They hit him in the bottom of the 2 and the 2.
He took that one right in the belly button.
Right in the belly. And if they throw it up a little higher, he may pick that off and take it in for 6. He just went up and the ball just did not come up high enough.
Precarious situation, Popo, to punt.
And the clock stops again.
The Campbellsville 38. The visiting Eagles have had their chances. That line drive punt goes down inside the 10 and is downed at the 8-yard line.
Where are we at, guys?
It looks
7-yard line.
Between the 7 and the 8-yard line. But excellent position there for the Bearcats. Awful position there for the Campbellsville Eagles right there.
Campbellsville has had so many opportunities and so many given away, and they've taken advantage of some things KCD has given them, but not enough.
Well, they took advantage, but they didn't put points on the board. They had a nice drives, but they didn't put points up on the board when they needed points up on the board.
And late in that first half, KCD scored with 56 seconds left. And a Tyler Wilson 23-yard run, and then after a turnover,
and
they scored again.
Yeah, KCD's. There's
Eastridge finds his guy, and this is what he thought about all night long. He finds Noyola. And Noyola, when you fall down there's a little slope as you come off the side of the field.
Yes.
It's graded quite well.
Watch this. He just has plenty of time. There's no pressure on him. They rush 3. The other guy doesn't come in, and so when you do that, you just give the quarterback all kinds of time.
I just have so much respect for his arm. Eastridge on the run, a dime, a good 40-yard strike out to the 45 now for Campbellsville.
He's a top 10 passer in 1A football. So you can see it right there.
Control.
There's a hold right there.
But Eastridge finds his man over the middle, and that goes to Colvin.
Eastridge pass is complete to number 15, Rowan Pettit.
Yeah, Pettit with a nice Pettit with a nice catch right there. But you just see right there, right in the middle right there is the big nose guard right there. Tries to get through, and they just grab him right there. Grab Bowen Johnson. Bowen Johnson just has nowhere to get through. So they just grabbed his jersey and held him back.
So it'll be 1st and 20 for the Eagles from their own 35.
After the penalty, the ball responded at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Bowen Johnson, team captain, just coming through there trying to create havoc. And two Campbellsville offensive linemen just grab him at the point of attack. Give Eastridge a little more time, but the referee saw it.
Eastridge all alone in the backfield, gets the snap. 2 wide left, 2 wide right, finds his guy over the middle, and picks up about 13 yards.
Yeah, nice job there by Smith. Nice throw, nice catch.
Lenny Smith. Let's call it a 14-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
Plenty of time, just drops back, looks, throws a dime, hits his receiver. Nice catch in traffic right there by Smith.
Good, tough catch.
Yeah, got to make it 2nd and manageable here.
2nd and 6 for Campbellsville. Eastridge looking, moving right, keeping his feet, and he just throws that one out of bounds. 6:01. Are they going to call intentional grounding or holding?
Well, I think they're going to call holding. And as he comes through right there, you guys watch this. He comes right through there, and as he comes right through, they're both squeezing him, and I don't know. I don't know. It's tough to call that, but I don't know. It's just, I mean, there's not much you can do about that. They're blocking him. His jersey's pretty loose. It goes one way. They call it hold.
His hands are pretty strong.
Yeah.
Too. So instead of 2nd and 6, they got 2nd and 16.
Yeah, that one right there. I mean, the referee's closer than I am, so he called it. And that's what he called, so that's what it is.
They got to get to the KCD 45, again. That big tunnel screen out left.
There's Smith in it.
There's Smith, and he gets it. He gets his money back. About 9 yards, though, so it'll be 3rd and 7.
Yeah, quick.
He got 10 yards, yeah. Third. Actually, they gave him more.
Yeah.
There we go, 3rd and 7.
Quick pass there. Smith catches it, just quick screen, gets upfield.
3rd down.
Now this big play here. You want to get this.
It's 3rd down.
And I think we're in 4-down territory now.
Needs this score and needs it quick. Eastridge, he's looking. He looks down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete.
Fastball's incomplete. 4th down.
That was to Noyola. So 4th down.
Yeah, we're good. Nice.
Yeah, Noyola just he and the quarterback just not being able to hook up the way they usually do. Noyola just. He's one of the top receivers. He is their top receiver. He had 37 catches with over 500 yards and averaging over 14 yards a catch. They just haven't been able to hook up tonight.
And it's unreal. Eastridge has been a 67% passer all year.
Yes.
And tonight just not able to connect as KCD calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout. Stay with us. 4th quarter down the stretch. Single A state semifinal. We roll along on Glycod.
To ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy and Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Back live, Joey Hamilton alongside Joey Hamilton. I'm Paul Najar. It is 4th and 7. Last gasp for Campbellsville. Eastridge finds his man, streaking down the sideline, broke it up, knocked out in the air.
Knocked down.
Terrific
Jack Wagner.
Jack Wagner with a terrific pass breakup.
Watch Wagner right here. Quarterback has time. You can see
PBU.
You see him right there and just knocks it down right there. You see Bowen Johnson bringing pressure on the left side, just goes right by the quarterback. Quarterback steps up in the pocket. Throws a nice pass, but Jack Wagner, number 3 there to knock it down.
Still plenty of time. 5:44 to play. It's 31-13.
It's getting late though. But they could, you know, the way the fumbles have been going, they could get make a strip, pick 6, strip, score, anything. Just try to get the ball. You know, get a score.
At
they
a
need
Bellarmine
something.
basketball game at Knights Hall, the pep band would be yelling out palindrome because it's 31-13. 3-1-1-3.
Correct.
And around right end, streaks Wilson, I'm sorry. That was Wilson around the right end. He gets 9.5, maybe?
Yeah, and Wilson gets 9, almost 10, but he went out of bounds.
And that's where.
And so when he stops there, watch this. Nice run right there. Gets it. Gets pushed out of bounds. Stops the clock there. You know, I know they're telling him stay in bounds. Sometimes it's tough. Sometimes you just need to fall left instead of falling right. Just fall left and take the 8-yard gain, and don't worry about the 9-yard gain or the 10-yard gain.
Fans on their feet here at Monahan Field, here at Kentucky Country Day. They pitch left this time to Wilson. Wilson stays inbounds, but
nice stop there by
not
Eastridge.
Sure if he got the line to gain. I think he only got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Case Eastridge right there, showing he's a double dual threat player right there, playing linebacker and quarterback, showing he can tackle as well as throw it, making a nice open field tackle right there. Good job right there, nice tackle.
3rd and let's call it 2 as the clock rolls under 5 minutes. Personnel changes, switching sides, and they all look at this is probably a pass. It was a pass last time.
And they're taking it down to two almost every time. Nice run there.
Oh, and there was Rudolph. You haven't seen that gut run in a few plays, several plays actually, and that is a first down for the Bearcats.
It's almost like they caught him off guard with that play. They haven't ran in a few plays, and then all of a sudden they give it to him. Watch Rudolph right here. Just dive fullback wedge left right there and just dives up there, gets the first down, yards to gain, then they push him back, but not until he's got the first down. The clock's still moving.
1st and 10 at the Campbellsville 36-yard line for KCD. 4:20 to play in this contest.
Yeah, Dotson comes out right there. Number 4, Cantley comes in.
One receiver left. Wilson in motion, up the gut, and there's the cleaner. There's the closer, Parker Rudolph. He's
number 22, Christian Hart.
And what a great run by Parker Rudolph.
Watch Rudolph right here. This time it's fullback wedge right. Rudolph cheeks, jives, dips, dops, dives.
15 yards.
Gets the first down.
Keeps those legs churning. His longest run of the game. Parker Rudolph.
He's had a 42-yard touchdown.
I'm sorry. That's right. He had the 42-yard blast up the middle.
It's showing his skills right there.
That's his second longest run of the game. He's had a lot of 1-yarders tonight.
And Dotson comes in for Rudolph, gives him a blow right there. Number 32, Nick Dotster. But like I said, Rudolph, if anybody else, he'd be probably playing tailback. But this team's playing fullback in this flex. There's Dotson.
And
nice
he's going to hold on to it for a good 4 yards.
Dotster, nice run right there.
It'll be 2nd and manageable, 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 on the play, 2nd and 5, Bearcats.
Good job there by
the Bearcats
by
at the
offensive line pushing.
16.
And the Campbellsville defensive line, they're big right there. They're closing down, but they're just hitting right. They're letting the guard go down, letting the tackle come across the line. They're just going right there, and the linebacker's got to make that play. When the linebacker doesn't make that play, you see 4 or 5 yards gain.
The Campbellsville sideline looking for spark. They'll need a turnover, a score, and some more than that, much more than that.
Time clock down. 5,
KCD.
4, 3.
They get the snap off. Keeper for Long gets pulled across.
Oh, what is that?
13 down to the 12.
Carried by number 9, Cade Long.
He is down.
Tackle by number 14.
And watch this.
Just short of the first down.
Yeah, Long just fakes it, keeps it himself on the left, and just goes on and just makes it 3rd and short here.
3rd and very short.
As the clock continues to run, and it doesn't look like Coach Estes is going to use that timeout.
Under 2 minutes to play.
He's got 2 left, and he's just, I don't want to say he's conceding, but, he's just going to let that clock run down because 3 touchdowns are a lot with 1:48 to go.
And now he uses the timeout.
And that's KCD. KCD used their last one.
1:46 to play. KCD up 31-13.
KCD out of timeouts now, but
are we good?
It's KCD used their 3rd and final timeout right there. Yep. Coach is just bringing his guys in. He's going to talk to them. He's going to let them know, hey, guys, no matter what they do, don't get caught up, because if you get thrown out of the game, you will not be able to play next week. And he needs his guys next week. So, sometimes tempers flare. I'm not saying that they will for Campbellsville, but I'm just saying these things happen in this great game of football we have. And coach is letting his guys know if something happens, a little extracurricular, throw your hands up, come back to the huddle, because we need you next week at Kroger Field.
The Bearcats entertaining the possibility, but they still got 1:46 to play. Got to figure they'll get at least a field goal opportunity here on this drive.
You may kick it, or you may just
go for it twice.
You may just go for it on 4th down and just let the clock run. You never know. But I think some of the other young men are getting some opportunities to get in the football game here. It looks like you got some new numbers, got some different sizes in there, got some other guys in there for KCD, and it's just a great opportunity for some of those young men to get in there.
Coach Matt Jones enjoying every moment of this terrific contest. They put up 31 in the first half, have only allowed 6 points in the second. They are looking to tack on points here or just salt away the clock. Long under center, hands it off. Rudolph gets the first down.
And Doster, number 32.
32. Doster gets the first down.
They're going to give him the first down, going to move the chains there, and then they're going to start that clock up. And I don't know, Coach may or may not run. He may or may not run another play. He may or may not run another play. I don't know, but the coach is trying to get everybody back.
First down, it wasn't close. I don't know why the sticks haven't moved.
Because they're trying to get the players away from each other. Like I said, that's what I'm talking about. Those guys are heated out there. Some guys are not happy. This could be the end of their high school career, and they're mad. You got some KCD guys over there, inexperienced, that have not been, in this situation. You just tell them, throw your hands up, guys. Throw your hands up and just walk away. You got to learn. You really don't want to put your starters back in here.
All right.
But, that's what's going to happen.
Based on that unsportsmanlike penalty, it'll be 1st and goal from about the 5.5.
And Coach may just take a knee here. May just take a knee here for 3 plays or, 4 plays. Just take a knee each time. Let some clock run. You never know.
Bearcat fans, after
Joey Hamilton, a terrific contest. Terrific performance by this KCD Bearcat team tonight, beginning to end. And they will face, barring a miracle,
things that just went their way. Like I said, at the beginning of the game, it's a game of turnovers and penalties and bad snaps. The first play of the game, I guess, was the tail for the Campbellsville Eagles. The first play of the game on offense for them, they go to their bread and butter, they throw it out there, and a quick screen, and then they fumble it.
And they will play Raceland. And remember, our second game this year at Holy Cross against Lexington Sayre, talked about Sayre, Holy Cross, Raceland. We talked about Campbellsville.
We talked about all those teams. How 1A
was loaded.
Is loaded. 1A is comparable to 5A. The only thing that's not that they can't compete with 5A and 6A are the numbers. It's they don't have the depth. They have the
38 players, not 68.
Right, and so their first 11 their first 11 guys, their first 10 guys can compete with anybody. But when you have to sub, it's that. So coach is doing the admirable thing right here and just kind of take a knee right there. Yep. Yeah, and that's what's up.
Take a knee.
And I love it. I love it right there. I mean,
victory formation.
Yeah, victory formation. And and when I say I love it, that's nothing against Campbellsville. I'm just saying that's the right thing to do, because when you're in that situation, this game of football, what goes around comes around, and when it comes back around and you're in that position, you don't want somebody to run the score up on you and unnecessary. You just kind of take your knee. You understand what happened. It's a hard fought football game by both teams. You've got 19 seniors for KCD that's going to get one more week. You've got 13 seniors for Campbellsville that those guys are going to play their last game together.
What a great season they've had.
Yeah, 11-1. That's nothing to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at all.
And a win over KCD at home.
Right.
And just stellar play throughout the year. It's unfortunate they couldn't put together a bunch of those stellar plays like they have all year to really challenge KCD from the outset.
Right. And when you get your Letterman's jacket and things of that nature, they're going to have that. It's going to say 19 or blah 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 or 2025 district champs. And you'll have that forever. They won the district. They're the district champs.
They won the region as well.
Yeah, won the region. I have regional champs and district champs. So you have a football of that now. Football on that jacket with the little state of Kentucky.
That'll do it. But the clock will wind down, and the Kentucky Country Day Bearcats winners here, 31-13 over the Campbellsville Eagles, and the Bearcats advance to the Single A state championship game for only the second time in their history. They will play Raceland next week.
Rome, Georgia. Hello, Rome, Georgia. How y'all doing down there? Matt Jones is back. He's back in the chip. Hey, he told me to give you a shout. I'm giving you a shout, Rome, Georgia. He said he's just so happy that all y'all are tuning in down there. And this guy, Matt Jones, he's done a great job. I've been watching him the last few years. Great guy, even a better coach, and he's got a great group of kids. Played a really tough Campbellsville team tonight, but he's making his way back to Kroger Field.
31-13 is the score. We're going to come back. Our post-game programming on Friday Night Football, Louisville Friday Night Football, here from Kentucky Country Day. The Bearcats victorious and on their way to a state championship battle against Raceland at Kroger Field. We'll roll along post-game programming straight ahead. It will include a recap of our scoring, statistics, and our most outstanding players of the game. Stay with us.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A proud community supporter, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com, celebrating 20 years of serving our community of athletes. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service. And that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Blind to rent, not just blind.
Red Ball is Southern Indiana's recycling choice because we can turn the scrap metal you bring into scrap money. Located in Jeff and Madison.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by HKC Roofing. For your next roof repair or improvement, contact HKC at 502-212-1081 or visit roofyourhouse.com. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed.
Welcome back. Monahan Field, the Kentucky Country Day Bearcats victorious 31-13 over Campbellsville. It's Louisville Football Friday. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Congratulations to both squads. Campbellsville finishes their season at 11-2, an outstanding, just terrific ball club. Just turnovers got the worst of them tonight against this KCD Bearcats team here at Monahan Field. And Joey, you know, when you look at that scoreboard, it's indicative of a lot of hard work from that KCD team.
Well, yes, it is. The KCD team, you know, Coach Jones has been here. He's been building and building and building, got to the state championship, you know, and after he got to the state championship, he's had his team in the running, had him in the hunt year after year after year. You know, last year they were in the semifinals. Year before that, they're in the semifinals. You know, he's had him in the quarterfinals in 17. Yeah. He's had him in the quarterfinals in 21. You know, semifinals in 19. Semifinals in 23. Semifinals in 24. And then championship in 20. So, you know, that's a culmination of like 8 years of where he's been in the hunt year after year after year, and just showing what he's done.
Pull through with all kinds of defensive tenacity and offensive excellence. So,
and we didn't even talk about, you know, how the KCD Bearcats are plus 20. So if they're plus 20, they're
probably
now they're
plus
20
4 tonight. Yeah, they're
plus 6.
24.
Plus, 4 to 6 tonight. So they've been doing this all year.
Is presented by Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering. Tell him the man in the big white hat sent you. KCD 31, Campbellsville 13. In the other single-A semifinal, Raceland at home defeated Pikeville 17-10. So Raceland and KCD next week, Friday at noon at Kroger Field for the single-A state title. In Class 2A, Owensboro Catholic was up big on Beechwood. And Owensboro Catholic, I want to see the score here. It was 41-27 late in the fourth. So that game's still going on. Also, Lexington Christian and Belfry up 29-28 at Lexington Christian in the fourth quarter. In Class 3A, Christian Academy of Louisville defeated Bell County 56-20. They will face Murray, who were victorious at Lloyd Memorial tonight, 27-20. So Christian Academy against Murray in the Class 3A title. In Class 4A, a thriller at Boyle County. Boyle County gets it 34-33 over Corbin, and they will face off against Franklin County, who hosted Paducah Tillman. Franklin County 21-14 victors. They will face Boyle County in the championship 4A game. In Class 5A, Owensboro High School defeated Woodford County, just trounced them 49-6, and that's a really good Woodford County team. And in the other 5A semifinal, it was Pulaski County 17 and Atherton in their first ever semifinal trip to the semis. They did not get on the scoreboard, so Pulaski County's defense blanking a very, very potent and tough Atherton offense. And Pulaski County will face Owensboro in the 5A title. And in Class 6A, South Warren defeated Ryle 36-20. They will face Louisville stalwart Trinity High School, 50-7 winners over St. Xavier in the Class 6A semifinal. So tonight's scoreboard is presented by Holy Smokes Barbecue and Catering. Tell them the man in the big white hat sent you. Those are your scores. We're going to take a Holy Smokes Barbecue break, and when we return, we'll have our German American Bank scoring summary. Stay with us on Glycod.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you want the right agents for your real estate, choose the Van Treese team with Semifinal Realtors, Louisville's oldest and largest real estate firm. Former University of Louisville basketball star Stephen Van Treese and his wife Laura have put their diverse and combined expertise to work in helping you buy or sell your house. Contact the Van Treese team at 502-468-1463 or visit them online at vantreeseteam.seminan.com. Semifinal Realtors, always one step ahead.
Looking to ease the stress of running a business? Then count on the accountants at Kelly King & Company. They offer a wide array of services, including taxes, payroll, and bookkeeping, while providing deep analysis and strategic guidance to help you make sound, smart business decisions. Contact Troy in Crestwood at 502-241-5656 or visit them online at kingcpa.net. Kelly King & Company, proudly serving and supporting Oldham County for generations and a dedicated partner to small business.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
New recruit, take advantage of our apprenticeship program. Come out of our 4-year course debt-free. With health insurance, a guaranteed pension, a degree, and an electrical license.
3 words I'd use to describe the apprenticeship are opportunity, skillful, educational,
solid career path,
rewarding, beneficial, and a brotherhood.
A life-changing opportunity.
The cost of school is free. All your books are paid for.
You go to school once every 2 weeks. All the other stuff is on-the-job training.
The teachers here are great. They're all very, very knowledgeable.
They're preparing you for what you're already seeing in the field.
If you're struggling with something at school, sometimes your fellow students can help you work through that.
Everyone's willing to help each other. It's like a big family.
I love being a part of a union, something bigger than myself.
This field is so vast. You can find something that you really love to do because there is so much you can do.
I went from a job to a life-changing career.
Power up your potential with the IBEW.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back into Monahan Stadium, where the fans milling about as the players thrilled for their victory tonight. 31-13, KCD over Campbellsville. They will play Raceland next Friday at noon at Kroger Stadium in Lexington for the Single A state football title. Alongside Joey Hamilton, I'm Paul Najar. Now a look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank. Strengthening communities since 1910. 10 of action in the first half, Joey. KCD got on the board first, 5:58. I mean, there were 5 possessions in the first 5-6 minutes of this game. It went back and forth, quick 3-and-outs, turnovers, etc. But KCD at 5:58 of the first get a Philippe Popa 41-yard field goal to go up 3-0. Just 3.5 minutes later, at 2:22 mark of the first quarter, KCD's Parker Rudolph, 1-yard touchdown run. They take a 10-0 lead after Mizuguchi gets the extra point there. 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Campbellsville, 69-yard drive on 3 running plays, finished off by Cade Eastridge's 2-yard touchdown. The extra point good for 10-7 lead for KCD. Right at the beginning, just 40 seconds later, 11:23 of the second quarter, it was Parker Rudolph, one of the senior captains for KCD, 42-yard TD run right up the middle. Mizuguchi's kick, 17-7 with 56 late in the quarter. It was 17-0 for the next 10 minutes. Then with 56 seconds left, KCD's Tyler Wilson takes a pitch around right edge. He wiggles, he waggles, he shifts, he shimmies. 33-yard touchdown run. Mizuguchi's kick made it 24-7. Then an interception by KCD.
Swisher.
Swisher with 19 seconds left in the first half. He gets the pick, and then it just took 7 seconds on that first play from scrimmage. It was Cade Long to Lawless. A pitch.
Flea flicker.
Pitch right. Here comes the
double
reverse left. Pitch it back to the quarterback, and Lawless was in the end zone by himself. He corralled that in. 27-yard touchdown catch to get, and Mizuguchi's kick made it 31-7. In the third quarter, in the second half, we had one score. 5:55 to go in the third quarter. It was Eastridge with a sweet 4-yard tough touchdown run. Made it 31-13. Their 2-point attempt failed, and they just struggled the rest of that third quarter and fourth quarter. Campbellsville did with getting any traction due to turnovers and missed opportunities, Joey.
Just back and forth. Not very pretty. Just turnover, missed open receivers, throwing behind guys. They just seemed off a little bit tonight, and you have those games where everything's just off just a little bit, and when it doesn't go your way, and that's how the football gods, they work it like that. Some days it's your day, some days it's not. Tonight was not it's not Campbellsville's night tonight. They just had a lot of turnovers and just miscues, and things just seemed to bounce well for KCD in some of those situations. And even when KCD had some fumbles themselves, they lost the ball, and the Campbellsville got it, but they didn't do anything with it.
Like you say in basketball, when you have so many opportunities, you erase your mistake. And KCD would make a mistake, but they would erase it pretty much quickly. Those were erased, and a sign of a very solid football club, a very solid group of seniors. 19 of 37 on the roster for KCD.
Biggest senior class ever.
Biggest senior class ever. So congratulations to Matt Jones. And his KCD Bearcats. That's our look at tonight's final numbers from German American Bank, strengthening communities since 1910. We'll be back with our most outstanding players of the game. Stay with us. More to come from Gleich Hod.
Founded in 1910 in the Ohio Valley region, German American Bank has been raising the standards in banking and wealth management for over a century. Big enough to provide the conveniences of modern banking, yet small enough to care about the people and communities we serve. Because we believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. We're lending more than money. We're lending a hand. German American Bank, building our community together.
When you're buying or selling a new home and you want to do it with few hassles, count on Polo Real Estate Group. Founded and owned by 1993 Male High graduate Dion Reese, Polo Real Estate has over 2 decades of experience and offers skillful consultation and representation for your sale or purchase. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust.
Hi folks, Mike Kennedy for HKC Roofing. HKC installs the most effective gutter guard on the market at half the cost of the national brands. We guarantee it. Call today for an additional 20% off.
1965 male graduate and basketball star George Tensley knows the value of providing quality service, and that's what you get when you dine with Tensley Family Concessions. They provide travelers with many fine choices at Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport. Whether it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, Chili's, or Starbucks, you know your travel experience will be a more comfortable and convenient one. Learn more about our company by visiting the website tfcfamily.com.
You cannot depend on Oliver's parallel parking.
Hey, you got it, man!
But you can always depend on his car starting because he has an Interstate battery. Interstate batteries, outrageously dependable.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
UA Local 502 is powered by Louisville and Southern Indiana's best trained, most productive plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC service technicians. A proud community partner with over a century's worth of service, UA Local 502 members have the knowledge and experience for the project you want done, whether it's large or small. Visit lu502.com for information about the contractors who employ our members. UA Local 502. We do it right the first time.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For surprisingly great rates and great service, call State Farm agent Mike Shelton in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned in to Louisville Football Friday from Glycod.
Welcome back to Monahan Field. The KCD Bearcats victorious in Class Single A state semifinal 31-13 over Campbellsville. And now for tonight's most outstanding players of the game, brought to you by State Farm insurance agent Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there for the visiting Campbellsville Eagles. You know, you could see the talent all over that field, but one guy who put it in the end zone twice.
Case Eastridge
with the selection, the senior quarterback, an outstanding season. He scored 2 tonight for these Campbellsville Eagles.
Give him 20 for the year.
20 rushing touchdowns for the year, and his for that he is named our State Farm insurance agent most outstanding player. And now for the Kentucky Country Day Bearcats. Let's take a look. There were so many players that made big plays for this squad, but the 4 senior captains, when you look at these guys and their names and what they do. Let's start off.
We got with Bowen Johnson. He leads the team in tackles. He had over 100 tackles.
And Chris Mandy, 51 and 61. 2 senior captains on that interior on the interior lines for this squad.
Yeah, well, you know, and first of all, you look at your senior right there with. He leads them in tackles right there. He leads the team in tackles.
He played a great game tonight. Fourth quarter pressure, both of those guys putting it on Eastridge, not giving him any breath. So those two, and then the 2 offensive captains. You have your quarterback Caden Long, and then your running back, 42-yard touchdown run. Parker Rudolph probably only had 75, 80 yards.
Caden Long had 15 touchdowns this year, 782 yards. You know, you get Parker Rudolph.
They weren't going to pass their way to a win unless they gave the old okey doke on the flea flicker for the touchdown. So Caden Long gets a touchdown pass. Parker Rudolph, 2 touchdown runs. And then you have Rocco Hoffman, who just did an outstanding job at his linebacker spot. Philippe Popa kicking.
Go down the line. Caden Long, Tyler Wilson.
Deion Davidson, Tyler Wilson with a touchdown.
Yep. Bowen Johnson, just a leading tackle.
As we mentioned.
Just go up and down the list. All these guys just did a great job tonight.
But tonight's most outstanding players will stick with those 4 senior captains, Johnson, Mundy, Long, and Parker Rudolph for KCD. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players brought to you by State Farm Insurance Agent Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And Joey, next week, that's it. It's 6 games at Kroger Field in Lexington. Noon Friday,
for
Friday
for
kickoff.
bragging rights for the year.
KCD
say we're the best.
and Raceland, and we've seen those two all year.
Well, the fans can't see it here because can't see it, but they're playing for one of these.
That's a ring.
They're playing one of these rings right here.
Male High School 2000 what?
This is the 2000 ring. This is when we played Trinity, and we beat them 34-14 in the state championship that year.
Unbelievable.
And then got a couple more there where beat Shelby County. Beat a good Tate's Creek team.
You love that.
Oh, yeah.
You love showing those because they are very important.
Yeah.
And these young men and their families will, and their fans will have a great time in Lexington next week.
But the best thing I really like, even though it's not part of the state championship, is the Thanksgiving thing. Those Thanksgiving days are so special because you're on the only teams playing, and even though some of the teams don't make it to the state championship, those Thanksgiving Day practices are just so fun with families and memories.
It was a great one yesterday, and followed up by a terrific performance all around for this KCD Bearcats team tonight. 31-13 victorious KCD over Campbellsville, and they will play for the Class Single A KHSAA state title in Lexington at Kroger Field next week. Friday at noon will be the kickoff. So
congratulations, Matt Jones.
Absolutely. And congratulations to Matt Jones and his staff and all the KCD supporters. For our owner-operator, Chris Labar, our executive producer, Steve Bird, for our producer on site, Nick Landrum, and our camera operator, Josh Breeden. For my partner in crime here, Joey Hamilton, always a pleasure, brother. Thank you so much for all you've done this year. A terrific season of football. I'm Paul Najar, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Louisville Football Friday on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been UA Local 502 Louisville Football Friday. UA Local 502 and the Mechanical Contractors Association of Kentucky. We do it right the first time. Tonight's game was brought to you by Red Ball Recycling, your premier metal recycling solution. HKC Roofing, better than guaranteed. Tinsley Family Concessions, commitment to quality. Polo Real Estate Group, a realtor you can trust. German American Bank, building our community since 1910. State Farm Insurance Agent Mike Shelton. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. And by Interstate Batteries and Holy Smokes Barbecue.
Visit Glycod.com and follow us on social media for information about upcoming broadcasts and other high school sports content. Thank you for watching this live sports presentation on Glycod.